dinner, but these days. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Oh, are we live?
Hello.
yes,
Hello.
It's we're live. It's been so
Hi.
long. It's been so long since I've done this. I don't know if we're live or not.
hey, face the ace.
We got a notification.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, you are.
Did I get a
Hi. I can't see chat.
notification? Notification. Yes, I got my notifications. No problem.
What?
Funny. What?
I said I got my notifications. My notifications. I'm speaking French.
That is not what it sounds like.
Notification.
Notification.
Hi, Diane. How are you?
Hi,
Hi, Diane.
little black cat.
Now it's winter over there too, right? Where you at?
Me, of course, it's going to be winter till June.
Till June.
Better you than me.
We got lots of snow. We
I'm
were
ready.
late on our snow, but we catched up.
We haven't had any,
I'm ready for
not even a flurry.
spring to get here. I'm tired of paying these $500 power bills.
Okay.
My mom and dad, I talked to my mom. She said, and it's just, where did
She
Twinkie go?
gone.
Uh,
She'll be back. She saw something interesting.
it's just her and my
Hey,
dad
Ace.
in the house, but they got a big 2-story house. But they close off the top of it and just stay downstairs in the wintertime. Their power
Yeah.
$680. And just
There's houses here like that. They have like 3 floors, and in the winter they only live on the first floor.
Yeah, and a lot of houses in New York's like that. They got like 3 and 4 stories, and I was like, how did they keep that thing?
Big old ones there. You swear you look at them, oh, that's probably haunted for sure.
it's,
You just look at it, it's so old.
hey Jenna.
Jenna, Dustin,
Hey,
and hey, girl.
Hey, Krista.
there's Twinkie back.
Oh,
You back.
Everybody, y'all don't have professional paranormal research? Or
I
Chris,
got it.
or Jenna, or Face the Ace, y'all make sure you butter their buns. I haven't said that in forever.
Hi, everyone.
But
And my Twinkie over there, make sure you. Yeah, I know y'all got her and Slim and Miss Sandra.
I don't even know how many subscribers I got now. It's been so long.
You mean buns buttered? I can't hear you.
I had my mic muted because there was a truck going by and I forgot to unmute it.
You were there for her, Mike.
She was all right. I was like, what is
Everybody
she?
go share.
Cody's going to end up taking hers. Her Mike.
You're welcome.
No, he ain't. He's got his own now. I've got my own now. Now we're just going to be 2 headset wearing people.
And what you do, just hook it to your phone
Yeah.
or your computer or whatever.
Slim kept telling Cody last night, or Amy last night, that Cody was going to make her clean his truck with a toothbrush.
Yeah,
That ain't happening.
all the
underneath.
rock dust and mud and everything.
No.
I would
That would
quit.
take forever.
If somebody gave me, I don't care if it's $500 an hour, and they told me I had
Yeah.
to clean the bottom of one of them trucks with a toothbrush.
Mm-mm. I'm all about cleaning the inside of the truck, but I am not cleaning the outside, especially with the toothbrush.
I got this job back when minimum wage was like $5 something. $12 an hour was good money. And I walked in there, and all I did was take a bolt out of a little box and look at the threads and put it in another box. That's all I did all day long. I told that guy, I said, man, do you got something that is manual labor? He said, that's as tough as it gets around here. I said, look, man, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I worked 20 minutes, and I felt like I was there for 16 hours.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Brother Dustin.
I don't know. Time goes by really fast here sometimes, though, because we'll pick up a load at 8 o'clock in the morning, and before you know it, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, and I don't even know where the time went.
Yeah, I told Cody I couldn't do his job either.
Hmm.
We went to Mossville last night, and I was ready to get out and run beside the car.
Yeah.
How'd you think I feel?
I got
We do
questions.
get
I
we
worked
do
12
get stiff in the truck.
If the groundhog didn't see its shadow, that means spring is coming, right?
Hmm.
So does that mean that winter is coming to the other ones that's having summer now? Faster?
Yes, they're sending our son back.
like Bobta and them.
Well,
Yes, it's about time.
I
What's that?
find that hard to believe because we're dealing with
Mm.
40 degrees and 30
Like
degree
them
weather,
sending our son back.
and Amy and them sitting over there in 70 some degree heat.
Hey, I have my jacket on.
In 70 degrees,
It's well, it's raining and it's chilly. It's not like cold, but it's chilly because of the rain and the wind. But I got my sleeves rolled up, so it's kind of. We got the windows down, or Cody does.
Oh my God, man, I was so aggravated today. I had to go get my prescriptions filled. So we drive all the way up there, and they changed insurances at April's work. So,
And I hadn't got my new card yet.
and she got the paper. So we had to drive all the way back. So then I got the paper and drove all the way back up there, and I still got to go back again.
They would only give him a 7-day supply.
Oh my
Awesome.
God. My dad gets so mad at the pharmacy too when they do stuff like that.
And then when I got home, went to the mailbox, the insurance cards were in there, but you got to go online and activate them. But they only sent
Yeah.
me 2 instead of 3.
Yeah.
And my name wasn't on the one thing.
All right, this might sound stupid, but is Pace the Ace? Is that a male or female?
Yes. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a man. It's a
Let me
man.
answer his questions, Wakey.
Yeah, so it's male. Pace the Ace, male. And
Yes.
female?
No. Quit trying to confuse me.
It's not hard to do.
Pace the Ace.
Hey,
Are you male or female?
I'm not the one with blonde in my hair, Twinkie.
He's a
there's
no
gonna be more in
gender.
it, trust me.
Because I call you Ace. When I was younger, that's what they used to call me.
See, I told you, it's a male. You were trying to confuse me.
Well, you know, there's some people for years, I thought they was males, and I was
Like
sitting there
JoJo,
talking,
Smoking Joe, Player.
Yeah,
We all thought they were men.
here's a female.
Female, yes.
Player's a female. Her name is Renee.
Uh,
All you gotta do is ask how to
well, I mean, they talk to when they, before I used to just sit in the chat and chat, and they would have a conversation like a man to man would have a conversation. So I just assumed they was me.
That's all I got. I have to go in there. Get something.
No potted meat sandwiches.
Well,
I can't handle those either,
that's
Dustin.
If anybody is wondering, I'm a female. I'm a male.
Oh, we need to talk.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, Krista said my name's Jeff.
Of course it would be.
That's my brother's name.
That week we sent you a link.
Yeah, he said that he's out with the wife right now, getting birthday stuff.
Whose birthday's coming up? Oh, Bat Rican's birthday's coming up.
It's tomorrow, I think.
Happy 299th birthday, Bat Rican.
To the lollipop kid. Twinkie, are you whispering?
Howdy.
Jenna is in Canada too, isn't she?
I think so. Or she was.
There's none of these.
Jenna says, "Does that make me a Jimmy?" Oh Lord, you got something started. He said, "What? $2.99?"
Yep. Yep, she's in Canada. Yep. She's probably in the best part of Canada, like Ontario and all that. Not in sleazy Quebec.
But I bet she still gets milk in a bag.
I don't know, really.
I
Never
talked to
thought of that.
one of the truck drivers that comes to work. Most of
I
our truck
just went out there to do it.
and he said that. I said we were talking about Canada. I told him you lived there, and I said I bet you get milk in a bag too. He said absolutely.
There was a YouTuber I was watching a video, and they poured them some milk, and they poured it out of the bag, and that's the first time I thought about Sandra when I seen it. And that's the first time I actually got to see somebody pour them a glass of milk. And I actually wrote on there, if you were Sandra, you'd just drink it straight out of the bag.
Just poke a hole in it, man. Just stick a straw in there. And
Well, that's what
Right,
he
four
said.
bags.
And he showed the straws, and they had some long straws, and they stick it in that bag and drink.
But I wonder if their milk tastes like ours does.
Milk's milk, April.
I don't think so. I don't think it tastes the same.
because
I'm
you got
sure
to
there's a
evaporate it
difference.
and stuff like that.
Did y'all get, is it powdered milk or is it cow milk?
It's a cow.
It's a cow.
It's a cow
Is
somewhere.
it easy to break the bag though? Like,
Yes, you have to be careful. Like, don't whack your groceries or anything because. And you pack your milk by itself, like you pack your eggs by themselves, so or your bread, so don't get squashed. So we have one bag for the eggs, one bag for the bread, and one bag for the milk
So milk is golden.
because it goes.
My luck, I busted every time.
Now, when you was a kid, was y'all's milk still in a bag or did it come in a little jar?
Ever since my eyes are open.
Well, let me ask you this. When the milkman would bring your milk to your house, would he have to put it in a box so the concrete wouldn't melt and bust?
We didn't have milkmans. Maybe my mom. I don't know. I never asked.
howdy, babe.
My dad lived on the farm, so he got it direct from the cow. So
My grandpa, when he was younger, the milkman come by and brought the milk.
Oh, you
He
need to
could
stop.
not stand the milkman.
W.
I don't know what my grandpa or what they did to that milkman, but when he would come down and set the milk down on the concrete porch, he would set it hard and it would crack it. And by the time my grandpa got to it, all the milk would be gone.
Yeah, like us. Jenna's like us. We got bags, cartons, and jugs.
Okay, how much does a bag of milk cost?
They're honking at you.
Ooh, I can't remember. It went up though.
Milk, everything's high over here now.
Okay, is one bag consistent to a gallon or is it like a half a gallon?
I bet you she's sitting here thinking,
Inquiring minds want to know.
I know, but we've sitting
It's,
here.
it's 3 liters. So 3 liters would be
4 quarts make a gallon, and a liter is 1.5 quarts, ain't it?
Yeah.
So, no,
I
it's
think-
not a gallon.
not even a gallon.
It's like 3 quarts.
Mm.
You hurt your weenus.
What?
Who has a weenus?
That's what Christian said.
You hurt your elbow?
So, because here, we can get it in a pint, a quart, half a gallon, and a gallon.
Yeah.
We always buy a gallon, and it's like $2.89 a gallon.
Mm-hmm. It gets expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
luckily it's come down some, but God, before it was crazy how high it was getting, just like the eggs.
Girl, when my kids were little, it was like we go through 2 to 3 gallons a week.
Yeah. Now it's like, don't you dare touch that daggone milk unless I tell you you can.
That's bread, everything's high.
Yeah.
And have y'all noticed? I don't know about y'all, but it don't matter which name brand we buy, the bread don't even taste the same.
It doesn't taste the same and it doesn't last as long.
It's like stale.
Twinkie,
Yeah.
you couldn't reach your headset. Somebody
What?
had to. Cody said he had to. Some guy had to reach it for you.
Cody Edwards. I'm gonna. No, those lockers are tall. The lockers are tall, and the headset was in the very top locker, and my stupid butt thought that it was stuck up on top of it, but it was just a reflection. So I was trying to reach for it up on the top part, and I was trying to use Cody's phone to hit it to make it drop down.
Oh, so
Well,
she
then
could her phone, Cody. So she's
this
still.
kid walks up behind me and he says, "Do you need some help?" And I was like, "Yes."
That's bad. When
He
Okay,
was a
I
teenage
asked
boy.
Mr. Grocery Shopper.
that's bad though, because look, we're middle-aged.
Twinkie, you are my height.
I know, but I'm not saying it for me because I'd probably have to do the same thing.
April, I
You
had
would
some-
have.
I have to put the little step ladder in the truck, and when we go somewhere,
Cody used to have to do that for my mom.
I was thinking about that. I wonder if Amy's got a step ladder to get in the truck, she'd have to.
There is a step ladder to get in this truck. There's 2 stairs to get up in this truck. And
Cody-
yes, I do have to, like,
ladder.
sometimes it's a struggle.
I got one of those grabbers now. If I have to grab something out of the top shelf of the cabinet, because
Yeah.
I think he got tired of me. I said, "Can you reach this for me?"
No, she'd grab my tongs and use.
Yeah, I use the tongs.
That's what I always did. I never put anything in the very top because I would, usually I was there by myself, so I couldn't get anything. I'd have to climb up on the cabinet.
Oh, my cabinets are full. Cameron has his whole cabinet full of spices. Just
What
for
did you say, Cody? I
Because
could
his smoker.
get out
he
and
had-
help. I was laughing. Yeah, he was laughing too hard. I was waving him to come over there and help me, but he was not going to come help me.
he was probably sitting there laughing.
He was.
That's just wrong, Doolittle.
And then whenever I was walking back, he was still laughing. He said, "I wish I would have had my phone." He said, "Because I would have videotaped that."
Oh, Lord, Dustin. Gosh, said, "I'm going to have to stand nude on street corner and wiggle for peace."
Oh,
Oh.
dear Lord. Well,
Okay.
Dustin, I hope it ain't cold that day.
Jenna said to check your Twitter for photos, Amy.
Cody said,
I can't right now. I'm on my phone.
Cody said he could have got it, but he was laughing too hard.
Yes.
Was laughing too hard.
He was, was, blah, 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 blah. He was laughing too hard. He was laughing.
The keyboard on the phone. He wrote in there and said, Andy is coming back.
He said he's got big thumbs. Y'all know what he's saying.
Twinkie, what do you think about your Diet Dr. Pepper stuff going to like $2.50 a 2 liter?
$2.50. Hell, here it's like $3.
I
So
don't,
like Walmart, it's $2.48, I think. But at Dollar General and all that, it's $2.98
I get
unless
it.
they're on sale.
Well, I went to the
Yeah.
store the other day and it was like $1.98 a piece.
Yeah, I mean, you can find them for that, but everybody here drinks Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper. So as soon as they go on sale, somebody goes up there and hijacks it all.
That's my fault.
Jenna, are you crazy?
Because every time I used to go into a convenience store to grab a drink, it'd be like $2.50 for a little drink. And I said, I can go buy 2 liter.
For that.
And now 2 liters.
Yeah.
Dustin must have sent Jenna the pictures. She asked me, "Do I want to see?"
I can't get to them right now because I'm on my phone.
Milk info. My eyes is getting bad.
Yeah, our milk in the bag there. It's 3 bags, and in all it contains 4 liters. Not
4
3,
liters.
4 liters.
Okay. So
And
it's close to a
$8.
Well, 4 liters is what I have. to know.
$8.
guy. I
for
think
that.
so.
$8.
Good
Mhm.
Lord.
You just
Hey,
better
they're gold. They come from gold cows.
Apparently,
buy the cow. I would not pay no $8 for a half a gallon.
Yep.
no.
You better switch to goat milk. Just go buy you a goat.
It'd be the same price. It'd be no
Goat milk's
different.
actually really good, but
Better for
if
you.
you drink it,
No
it
different.
can leave like little bumps on your tongue and on the roof of your mouth.
I've never tried goat's milk, and no,
It's sweet. It's sweeter than regular milk. It has like a sweet taste to it, but it's actually really good. My niece,
2% slim. No,
that's what I drink, 2%. But my niece, Cheyenne, she could not drink regular milk. And everything, all the formula made her sick, everything. So they gave her goat milk and she was able to drink it just fine. So as she was growing up, she literally sounded like a goat every time she talked. She would call my brother and she'd say, Greg, can you come help me? And that's exactly what she sounded like. And we swore it's because she drank goat milk when she was little. She would sound like a goat when she talked, like she was shaking when she talked.
hey,
It was the
Charmaine.
funniest thing. Hi, Charmaine.
And my cousin,
Hi, Richie.
he couldn't drink cow's milk.
Richie.
He had to drink goat milk.
Hi, Richie.
Wow.
The only way they could get him to drink any kind the goat milk was to make it chocolate goat milk.
Chocolate goat milk.
I don't know if I'd want to eat it.
You know what I miss on milk though? I miss the Nesquik, the strawberry powdered milk.
They
I used
still
to
have
love that when the milk was ice cold. And I know they still have it, but to me it just don't taste as good as it used to. When you get it in the tin cans, would you have to pop that lid off?
I remember Mama used to buy Ovaltine,
Ovaltine, yeah, I've had that before. That's nasty.
and I used to love it.
It was chalky.
And
Well,
what was that orange drink? What is that orange drink where you make
Tang,
Tang? Oh.
yeah. I remember that too.
I know my cousin, he used to take the little hot chocolate packages, put them in his mouth, and dip like he was dipping tobacco, like the older people. And I got tired of going in there to get hot chocolate, and they would all be gone. So I'd get some of that Hershey, just the powder that ain't
The
got no
cocoa
flavor,
powder.
and I'd put it in them packages and give to him. And I broke him from that stuff.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink milk. Cameron thinks he is too. Every time he drinks milk, it hurts his stomach bad.
I used to love milk.
That Twinkie's gone again?
Now, if I'm like real thirsty or something, and I can't get water or nothing to quench my thirst, I drink a glass of milk.
Well, with being me and Amy were talking about it last night. Being a diabetic, stay thirsty all the time. Even got to have a drink next to the night, when the nightstand.
Hey, Richie, hey, paranormal witch.
This feels like I'm brand new to this and I don't know what I'm doing. It's been so long. So how are you been, Sandra?
Well, I've been good, really.
If you want to give everybody an update on your son-in-law and Eric.
Oh,
And the
okay. Well, might as well. So,
And the grandbaby.
the grandbaby can speak. He says, "Ach." It's his first word. Ach.
What is that word?
It means yuck. Ach.
Oh, okay. I thought it was some French word.
No, it's just yuck. Ew. He says that. So funny. And he's starting to walk because at Christmas I bought him those walkers for babies.
Mm-hmm.
So today is one of the first days that he took it and he walked across the room with it, holding it on the right side and not going too fast. So, and the son-in-law, he's okay. His back still hurts because they didn't know if he was going to paralyze or what. because he couldn't move at all. So they kept his neck in a brace and everything. They passed all these scans and stuff like that. Come to find out, it was just like an aftershock. His body was still crisped, and so he's doing okay. He's just recuperating slowly. And Eric, well, the way it's going is since he has to go change his band-aid every day for his cyst on his leg that was about to burst and infect him. They had 24 hours to clean all that up before it went too bad. So that's going good because every day he goes to change his new bandage and they put like a drain or something in it. And it's going very good. So he won't need the operation maybe. So
We're pretty.
I thought I was going to lose my toe here a couple months back. I was kicking them bricks outside to get them
He
closer
was
together.
kicking bricks.
And Crocs on, and I must have hit my toe.
Okay, yeah, of course.
And I took a shower, and I was drying my legs off, and I looked at my toe, and the top of my toe was hanging off. So I pulled it off, and but it's getting better. So
That's awesome.
it still is deformed. But
No, Dustin, no.
you was talking about your grandbaby walking. I remember when Casey was a baby. We lived in this small trailer when we first got together, and Casey stayed in her playpen most of the time. And we were sitting there watching TV one day, and I said, "I wonder if she can walk yet." And I picked her up out of the playpen and set her on the floor, and she took off running.
Wow.
But Casey did trip when she was a baby and hit our glass coffee table and
Yes.
broke her nose.
That's
Oh,
we got her out to hold her and stuff like that and stand her up. But as far as walking, we had glass tables, and I was scared she's going to hit me.
And see,
She
the
did.
doctors wouldn't fix it when she was a baby.
Yeah.
And now she's going to be 24 this month. And she never would let me go and take her to have her nose fixed. She didn't want black eyes for a couple of weeks. That's all right.
Well,
When
it's
she
pretty
gets
painful
married,
too. My dad had to. They wanted to do surgery on mine where they had to break my nose, and I was like, nope, because I watched my dad go through it, and it was horrible. That was probably the grossest thing I ever seen. Whenever they went in to take all the bandages out, they had these tampon things stuck up his nose. Ugh, no, they looked like tampons. They had strings and everything that were taped on the side,
Probably was.
and they pulled them out, and ugh.
Michael's
Never mind.
mom, she was having real bad nosebleeds.
Mhm.
His mama was feisty. She'd fight a man in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And we had her in the emergency room, and they were trying to stick those up her nose. And she said, "Oh, I ain't gonna say what else she said, but it did not happen. They wasn't sticking nothing like that up her nose."
She said, "You
Yeah.
got some tampons up my nose."
His mom was a trip. Y'all would have loved her. A substitute.
They said that nurse said, "Ma'am, they're clean, they're new, they've never been used." Mom said, "I don't care, you're not sticking them tampons up my."
We were going through stuff today, paperwork and all this stuff. I had a bunch of pictures and stuff like that, and found stuff that Cameron had wrote me a little poem, and he used his little fingerprints to make a flower. Cameron's 25 years old now. Little flower. He was trying to get me to throw it away, and I was like, "No, I'm not throwing this away." Those were the good old days. I'm gonna go get some dessert. No, Krista. Twikey's gonna have to get her.
We're gonna be driving, so
It's dark.
it got dark. It's
You
still
would-
lightning, but we want to get closer over there and get out of this where it's not good signal.
Your light.
Get away from all these trucks.
Puerto Rica.
Hey,
Oh, it's the
You got
Brad.
the balloon.
What's your balloon in the
With the
back?
Batman.
Batman.
My balloon.
He went to pull his headphone cord. I see that. Of course, Batman.
My Batman balloon.
Are we all going to sing happy birthday to him, even though it's tomorrow?
Turn your hearing aid up, Batty, so you can hear us.
I got
Yeah.
my hearing aid on.
Go ahead, you start, Twinkie.
Me?
He's just going to say that. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Come
you.
on, y'all.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
You belong
Hey,
in
it's my
Happy birthday, dear
birthday.
Bratty.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to
You
you.
look like a monkey.
Boop-a-doop.
And you act like one, too.
And I'm
You
not
belong
that
in
Batman?
the zoo.
her name. What's the one that sang to the president? Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday. No, it ain't happening.
To you.
Go ahead.
Got to get a little cheeky into it.
Thank you, NH girl.
Now wait a minute, you gotta say thank you. We actually sung.
Let's see.
Oh, my fault. Thank you, NH girl. Thank you, guys.
So,
Hold on, I'll be right back.
you will be how old tomorrow?
I'll be 54 tomorrow.
See, I knew he beat me.
64.
54.
64?
54.
You know that connection between you and Canada just is not good.
I know. There's 54.
and
Thank you, Slimster.
Okay.
I come in and Slim just shuts off. What's going on with that?
Oh. Well, April
You
has to
scared
shut
him.
Thank you, Charmaine.
and Jesse gets to beat you 54 times.
Ah,
Kick your butt.
what y'all talking about?
You.
Aid.
Me? You guys were talking about me?
Yeah.
Were your ears burning?
Not
We
really.
got special plans for tomorrow, or did y'all do it tonight?
Tomorrow, I know my grandkids are coming by,
He is a grandpa, Dustin.
and I think they're gonna have some birthday cake and stuff.
You gotta let the grandbabies just smash it in your face.
They're too young for that.
Never.
They're
Never.
too young. How old are they?
Alea's 7 or 8, I believe.
See, she's not too young.
Yeah.
Christina is gonna be 2,
She's not too young either.
and the youngest is about 6, 7 months.
They can smash stuff a lot.
Yeah, they can, but they're not going to.
Yo, party pooper.
April's always wanted violence.
I always got my kid for their first birthday a cake to smash and just
Mm-hmm.
the
Smash
stores
cake.
here. That you used to get one for free. If it was their first birthday, they'd give you one for free just to let them.
Mm.
That's what we're gonna do to Miles. We'll squish it in his face. He'll probably get mad.
Thanks, Dustin. April, you talking about happy birthday, Grandpa?
No, he sensed it. He knew you was getting up there in age, so he sensed it.
Mm.
Hey,
Older than I am. Not by
you
much.
know,
Nor.
Great grandpa.
yesterday we were talking, and I was telling them how tall I really am. And you know, a lot of people on the chat don't believe how tall I really am. So I showed them a picture. And
How tall did you tell him you really were?
I'm about 9, 10, somewhere around there.
9/10 of an inch.
off from the floor.
I showed them a picture, and I overtowered Rob.
He must have been sitting up on a wall. Okay, let's see it then. Let's see the picture.
Where's my phone? I gotta. Oh, here it is. Hold on.
Is the truck too loud?
Nope,
No.
we can't even
No,
hear.
just you.
Hey, boy. If you want to live to see 101, you better stop.
Face the ace. You're 5'2". Twinkie, he's our height. If that's him.
What?
If Face the Ace is 5'2", he's our height.
Hang on, it's hard for me to hear right this second.
Oh, here it is. I can't find the picture. Here you go. Yeah, I'm like way taller than Rob and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one there.
And I was like giving him munchkins.
That's how tall I really am.
No, Bat Rican is 5'2", Face the Ace said.
What?
Yep.
I'm not 5 feet.
He's 4 feet.
No. I told you I'm 9.5.
I used to be 6'3", but I'm probably 6'2", 6'1" now.
Twinkie just keeps leaving me.
I don't know why it keeps kicking me out.
Since Bat
She's got
Rican
Guinness
is
World
5'2",
Records
not
in how many
me.
times she can enter a live stream.
I'm not 5'2". I'm taller than that.
I wonder if we can do a Guinness Book of World Records of how many times you can enter a live stream in 30 minutes or hour.
Hey, Kill Butt.
I kill Hut.
Kill her.
We're almost there, Twinkie.
You're good, Twinkie.
Where are you going?
We're going to the sand plant.
Up a hog's butt to get a bucket of lard.
It doesn't matter where you.
What?
Bat Rican,
Yeah.
Twinkie, and I were on the phone Eastern time till 4 o'clock this morning.
What?
Twinkie and I were on the phone till 4 o'clock this morning.
That's probably why I ain't got to say because you talked her out.
We're talking about you.
Was your ears burning then too?
You ain't talking about me.
Yeah, we were just trying to decide what walker we wanted to get you.
What's Cody
What
doing?
color?
Cody want to come up?
He's dry.
Really, a walker. Okay.
A walker. The Hoover round one is cheaper.
Hoover around, hover around.
Hover round, yeah.
The Hoover round.
I thought I was gonna die. That's a good one. I never heard that. A Hoover round.
I'm
For
still
Thank you, Kill her.
Area 52. We got Area 52 instead of 51.
I'm still getting notifications from Leah from Vegas. I got one today. It said we noticed that you haven't
Where'd he go?
chosen us in
Michael.
a while.
He
Huh?
changed
got-
his name.
I clicked on up there and you clicked it too and it
Well, I was
was
just doing it.
Hi, Sean.
Hello, hello.
I hear Reynolds rap.
No, that was me.
Thank
I
you
went
for not
back.
letting the groundhog see a shadow.
Yeah.
Hi, Krista.
didn't watch that today.
That was cool.
Everybody had a sniper on the roof just in case he does.
Is that where they filmed Bill Murray's Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, Kill Hut. Hey, Jenna.
I asked Slim
Ace
this
the
morning,
Ace.
did it see its shadow? Because I didn't watch it.
That's
I
it,
didn't
mate.
watch the groundhog coming up out of whatever it was doing.
They kept.
I heard,
He was doing his live, and it was going in and out. And I heard something about Tom, so I thought the guy was talking's name was Tom. I didn't know it was the groundhog.
oh, yeah. Tom Skilling is the Chicago weatherman was or the WGN weatherman was there.
Well, was the groundhog's name Tom?
No, the groundhog's name was Willie.
Really?
Woodstock Willie.
Oh,
Woodstock.
well, I've been posting Tom.
Charmaine.
And people see their chat, didn't see their chat all over Facebook and everywhere.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, because all the people out there, I kind of figured that live streaming would be kind of hard. So I did record, while I was streaming. So I did post the second video of the stream.
Yeah, I watched.
With better quality, and you get the whole length. It's not cut out.
So you was walking around holding two cameras?
No, I was just holding the one camera. It was recording while I was streaming.
Oh,
Dustin, I'll keep the same days I always have before, Tuesdays and Fridays. We have a lot going on, so some days I might not be able to get on because I'm still going through the stuff with my mom with the cancer and with me.
yeah. I told everybody earlier. I don't know if new people come in, but our daughter moved out, so the other daughter's moving into her place. So hopefully we can get our room back to put our stuff back up.
Their studio back together.
Mm.
But Twinkie had me.
Casey moved out?
No,
No.
Kayla and her family.
My oldest
Oh.
daughter.
Oh, okay.
Since Twinkie had me up till 4:00 this morning, when I didn't get up till 1:00 this afternoon, and then Michael told me that Sean Cody had put a video up, so I had to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. I always just go on, YouTube and check and see if they've seen the shadow. I didn't know that they picked one of the papers, and that's the one of the scrolls, and that's how they choose it now. But it was funny that Sean's groundhog chose the same scroll as Phil in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dustin. That
But
Amy is ready to disappear.
vodka.
Bucky, you want to come up?
What?
We
Yeah,
got
you can-
6 people now.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I after the live stream was over, I stuck around down to Woodstock there for about another hour. But I got some free breakfast pizza. Saw the groundhog some more, and I even got who is it? I was talking with Tom Skilling for a little bit there, and just to, say congratulations to him and everything. There was a bunch of people around Tom Skilling, so it wasn't easy to talk to him, but I did get to
Told you she would disappear.
get up to him and say hey. That's cool.
How does that work, Sean? Do you have to pay an admission fee, or was it free to go into it?
Yeah, it's free. It's a free admission. Yeah, it's something that that the town of Woodstock does every year. For they do a whole weekend thing, so it's a whole weekend festival.
There was a lot of people there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They have movie showings. They have breakfast. They do like a pub crawl. I think the pub crawl was last night. It might be tonight. I'm not sure. They do a pub crawl. So they do like in the movie. They drink the world peace. So they go around and they go do a pub crawl and drink the world peace.
Is it a weekend event or just a day?
Yeah, it's all weekend. So yeah, it's Friday. Because it was a Groundhog Day, so they have that. But then they do Saturday. It still goes on Saturday and Sunday too.
A pub?
at what time did you get there?
I got there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't want this.
So when if you guys said you were up until 4 o'clock in the morning,
Pub.
I woke up at 4:30 and left the house just a little after 5 o'clock.
What time? They did it at 8:30.
and I got out there at 6. So it takes about an hour to get out there.
Well, y'all's time's different.
Mm.
I
I
need to
know,
go ask Cameron if he did a pub crawl because he just got home from the pub.
I know. I was looking at the one in New York with Phil, and it was still dark outside. I was gonna go back
Debbie,
over.
Yeah, that was kind of cool in my stream with that. You could see how when I got there, it was totally dark. Then as time goes on, you see it getting lighter and lighter. And by the time the groundhog's out, it's pretty light out, or it seems pretty light on video anyway.
when you went to the pub, did you do a pub crawl? He said no. You ain't right. I swear.
I
You
know.
ain't right. All the lights is on, but nobody's home.
No, they're home. They just don't want to answer the door.
The light bulb blew. We're hanging in there, Vodka. We're still going through a bunch of stuff, but Slim said, "Why don't we do a live stream tonight?" So here we are.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anybody to go live. I wasn't even near my phone for a while too, and I just picked it up and I was like, "Holy cow!" People
Yeah,
live.
it's a big shocker.
I won't say what I said earlier.
I don't think I said "holy cow" either.
That I just took off.
Go ahead and tell them, Bucky. Tell them off. I'm at
Sandra. Vodka just for having the big C word again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that in the message.
Who's having what?
Darn crap.
Vodka had the big C word again.
Uh-oh.
The divot.
The divot.
Vodka sis, miss you too.
Yeah, I miss you too. Was worried about you. Really? Missing my card readings on Wednesdays.
And I did get a nap in too earlier, and after dinner I sat in the recliner. I was out.
What time you got home?
Just a few minutes after 10 o'clock.
2 minutes ago.
It's crazy how much they get into that. I mean, dress up and everything.
Sean, did you dress up?
No, I did not.
Come on now, you
I
dress up.
I dressed warmly.
Yeah, he dressed up. He dressed up for me.
Now, how cold is it there right now?
Now it's 33 degrees, but I think it was probably about the same temperature as when I was out there. I know it was above freezing, but not very much above freezing. So it's probably about 34, 35 degrees when I was out there this morning.
I've seen them out there doing that stuff, and it'd be minus degrees.
I don't see how them crazy people take it and get it.
Yeah, I remember when I went there. Oh, sorry, April.
Oh, that's all right. I was just saying the crazy people that take and get in their swimsuits and go, what do they call polar swimming or whatever? There's
Polar
no
plunge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would definitely do that.
You take your car across the ice.
Yeah.
So I know.
I know they do that a couple times in Lake Michigan. They did one already.
No, with
And there's
my
another
baby.
one too, more towards the end of the season.
There's no way.
Gets your blood flowing.
There's no way. It would get my heart
And that
stopped.
sounds good, Kill Hut.
Yeah, I'll stick my foot in there. Okay, I'm done. Water's too damn cold.
Now I want to buy me a
burgers.
nice bath thing there.
We had something like that right here. I would like to get to it.
Later,
We
Kill
don't-
Hut.
No more.
Take care of Kill Hut.
Every
Have a
good
good one,
event
Kill
that we've
Hut.
had, there's been a shoot.
Wow.
They stopped it.
They have nothing thrilling around here.
We
Yeah,
went.
but we have no ice this year, so
We went
So-
through the neighborhood that I raised grew up in, and there's a chicken place there. So we stopped, got some hot wings. And when we went through the drive-through, there was bullet holes in the drive-through window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh
that's
yeah, I saw that. I saw that picture.
In certain parts of town, it's bad.
well,
We live next to the lake, so it's not too bad.
growing up, I got used to gunfire and sirens all the time, so it was like normal. So I moved to the country to get away from that stuff, and we hear more gunshots here in the country from people shooting guns or hunting than I did back then.
Celeb was out there shooting a gun the other night because we had a bunch of coyotes close to the house.
Yeah, they was right up there in the field, the horses field, and our dogs. I let them out, and they took running off up there, and I just knew that one of them.
Bye, Charmaine.
Bye, Charmaine.
Goodbye, Renee. Love you.
Praying for y'all.
Okay,
Yeah,
hon.
I'm still praying for everyone every night.
Everybody can use prayers.
Thank you, Debbie.
I was talking to my cousin. I haven't seen him in a while, so we went at breakfast last Saturday to catch up, and he said something to me that made a lot of sense. He said that this ain't his world no more. He don't recognize nothing in this world today. And I got to thinking, I said, I don't really recognize much no more neither. You get used to a lifestyle and then everything changes.
I mean, it depends. I mean, if you're like in a certain area in a neighborhood for a very long time, right, where you grew up, and then you end up getting married and you moved out, like you go to the suburbs or you go out of town, and you're out there for years and you haven't gone to your neighborhood after that, then when you go back to your neighborhood, of course your neighborhood's going to change to you because you're not used to that lifestyle anymore. You're used to another lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I think he was talking about that, all of his families, them passed on, and he just don't recognize the world he lives in because, he grew
Thank you,
up.
Baca.
He grew up on a farm where it had 3 ponds, so he fished all the time, and now, it's not to say it. Everything changes.
Yeah. I mean, but this is the thing, though. The world changed fast, and if you're not changing with the world, it's gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you got to get with the program. That the thing to do.
Just what's so strange as hell. They don't want to increase your pay very much, but they sure want to increase everything else.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The
I
rents.
mean, in Florida, minimum wage is like way less than ours. Ours is like I don't remember. Is ours like $50 an hour now?
See, y'all
I don't
was
I
really
don't
good.
even know what.
And
50 an hour.
but Florida is way less than ours, but they're more expensive.
Well, our 2-bedroom apartment, really straight there, no fanciness. 2-bedroom apartment is 1,800 something.
Wow.
That's
They
what I
got they got people that rents rooms out to people here, and it's like $1,500 just to rent a room.
said. A
Right.
room
You have
Yeah.
access to the shower or the
made out of gold.
My wife was just telling me that one of her Uber drivers said that he was gonna rent an apartment across the street from us, a 1-bedroom apartment, and they wanted $1,700 a month for 1-bedroom apartment. I'm like, damn,
Crazy.
really? That's
Well,
crazy.
it was where they passed that law. You can make your own prices, and that's why everything's so high.
Mhm.
And before, price gouging was against the law, but now you get price gouge and you get doubled. People have to pay double, like Prime. You pay for Prime TV or Prime, and you get the Prime channel that comes with it. But now Prime is starting to charge you, starting the ads, and you're gonna have to pay if you don't want to see the ads.
Right.
You're getting
It's like
double.
It's like Netflix. Well, everything goes up. Netflix used to be like what, $7.99. Now it's like $12.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of these cable channels that you pay for, they're like skyrocketing as well. So
Yeah.
you're even from streaming, even regular streaming, not just cable streaming. You're better off streaming than cable because cable's going to charge you almost $300 to $400 a month, and if you're streaming, you're only paying $12.99 for one channel. Then you pay another $12.99 for another channel, but you're still paying less, even though they're still expensive. Because if you renting cable, just renting,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll charge you an arm and a leg for all the channels that you get. Basic channel, let's put it that way, basic channels, which is like your news channel, your sports channel,
Yeah.
regular TV, whatever. And that's not including Netflix. That's not including HBO Max, and all that other stuff. And you're spending like almost $300 to $400 a month, and you're also getting internet for that, and plus your whatever package on there. So you might as well get your regular streaming like Roku or Fire Stick or not, and stream through that. You'll save a little bit of money. You'll pay a lot less, but you're getting all the same quality.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like
Not that much less anymore. It's getting the price is getting pretty close to being the same as cable again, though.
Yeah.
I haven't watched regular TV in years. I cut the cord on that, and I paid what, $9 or $14.99 or whatever it is for Hulu, and you can go on there and watch all your TV shows back to back without ads.
Right.
And because I'm not paying for. We one time, we just had the internet, and they told April, well, if y'all change over to get TV, then we can cut your price down to such much. So April did this thing, and you picked 10 or 11 channels, and they gave you 11 channels. But every one of their channels was like, trying to sell stuff or one of them
Stuff you didn't care to watch.
stuff you didn't want.
Well, you gotta think it this way. It's almost like YouTube. They got their advertisement, and that's how they get paid as well, to show advertisement. It's the same thing as the streaming. They get paid for advertising. So that the more they advertise, the more money they get.
Yeah, but if you're paying,
I'm already paying for it. Why?
Yeah. Just like you
still getting ads. If I'm still getting paid. I'm paying. I'm still getting ads. Yeah, it's not right. I don't know.
I had that premium YouTube for a while, but I went ahead and canceled it because I don't even hardly get on YouTube. I'll come on and I'll watch a couple of channels, and then I'll check on y'all's channel, see what's going on or something. But I was paying for some reason, if you order it through one thing, it's like $19, but if you order it on a computer through YouTube, it ain't like $12.99 or something.
Right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other those streaming services that are free. You don't have to pay nothing. They have ads.
Yeah.
So why am I paying
TV?
The same thing I can get for free.
Yeah.
That freebie TV is pretty good.
But see,
Peacock and I can't think of the other one, but it's got shows on there.
I don't really care about those like the Amazon, like the Prime shows. They have those Prime.
Well, this is the
videos
thing.
and Prime produced movies. I haven't.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen one of them.
I call it. I have Hulu. I have Netflix. I have Disney Channel. I even have YouTube TV, and that's the most expensive one I got, YouTube TV. The reason why I got that channel, YouTube TV, is because there's certain channels that I love to watch. And no other free channel doesn't give me those channels that I like to watch all the time.
Yeah, if there's certain channels, just certain channels that you like, say for like AMC or TNT or USA, you can just pay for their service and watch that, and it's a whole lot cheaper than paying, for. But the only reason we got the YouTube TV is because my son, he got it so he can get the Sunday ticket. So that's why we got it. But I cannot stand watching ads, man. When you're watching a movie and the movie's an hour and 15 minutes long, and you're getting 15 minutes of the movie and an hour worth of commercials. I can't do it. It drives me crazy. I mean, I understand that that's how they make money, and YouTube, people that do YouTube, that's how they make their money off the ads. But I can't stand watching a 20-minute ad and 2 minutes of, the
I
big.
do hate some of those ads that are so long you can't skip through, and
Yeah.
you forget what the heck you're watching by the time
And now
it's over.
one ad, they're doing 3 and 4 ads.
Right.
I think at Freebie TV, I was sitting there watching the movie, started out with one ad. I said, well, this ain't going to be too bad. Next time I went to commercial, it was like 5 commercials. And I said, you got to be kidding me. That's hour and 30 minutes for the commercial.
Hey,
Eric got himself
Amy's
a
here.
box.
Amy's here.
That's
He
you.
paid
Hey, I see. Is it raining or something?
Mhm.
I see lightning. I thought
Yeah, it's
you were
storming.
getting pulled. Thought you were getting pulled over. I thought that was the cops or something.
Mm-mm.
$100.
No, it's storming.
Oh.
I remember that, the IPTV services. I used to love them, man. And because you got you got the movies, you got your TV, then you got the UFC fights and all that stuff free. And then
Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Not anymore.
I'm trying to say that Eric bought a box. He paid $170 for it, and it
Bought the
has
hot
all the channels you can imagine. You just choose your country, and you got all those channels in that country, the UK or whatever.
I don't think it's quite illegal over there yet. But over here, Netflix stepped in and went
Oh,
against.
you got your Netflix free, Prime, and Hulu, and you got all that. Everything is free for $100 for 1 year after. So you pay your box $170, then you pay $100, and you have no more bills for the rest of the year.
Yeah. But see, I used to use that one, and then I went ahead and paid like a 3-month subscription to it, and then all of a sudden they got busted, and I was like, busted? You got busted? And it was illegal.
Oh, no.
Because Netflix stepped in and pushed it for them not to be able, because it was hurting them, because you can get this for $5 and get better movies and watch what you want. And then Netflix
How bad
stepped
is
in, so they pushed it, and then Netflix
How bad's it gonna get?
got fined because they was doing the same exact thing. And then that pushes where you got like ours is Time Warner Cable here, or Spectrum. It used to be Time Warner, and they pushed it. And I'm like, well, who gives who the right to say that they own TV? Because I mean, it's a satellite. If you pay in that, if you're a service and you pay for the access to that satellite in the sky, then you should be able to do what you want with it. But who's gonna, who's to say just because you put a bunch of cable? I mean, that's a lot of money they invested, but just because you put cable up.
I could say I own the TV, but not the channels.
Well, you know what I'm saying. If you're a business, and that was what your profession was going to be, was a TV service. Who owns the TV? I mean, I understand you own the network. If you're a network and you got your own channel and network, I understand you own that because it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
But who says who can provide them networks to the customers? You can't say you own it because you don't own it. And now I think that's
I had that argument about the DirecTV, because DirecTV signals come beaming through down everybody's house, everybody's yard, everybody's area. It's just beaming down from space, DirecTV signal. So I can intercept it. It's just it's just coming down to everybody. It doesn't matter. I've had the box.
That's how everybody
So
gets.
why is it illegal for me to intercept that signal and decode it so I can watch free TV?
Yeah.
They see that as illegal.
They're,
I did that for a while, and I got sued for it.
Well, I understand DirecTV.
That's the argument, though. It was coming down. It was in my yard, just out there. I was just picking up a signal. And it's just out there,
Well,
and decoded it.
DirecTV, when they started, because I used
What's
to work
wrong with that?
and they paid millions of dollars to have this thing put on a satellite so they can use their service, you know. But that satellite was up there for you to get better reception on everything. And it was meant for people to get free TV, like, you know, back when you was a kid and you didn't have enough 2 channels and you had to hold the rabbit ears up so your daddy can watch this one show and then move to the other side of the room so your mama can watch the other show. It's crazy, man. Everything is being charged. Nothing. Only thing. There's nothing free in this world anymore.
Nope. Not at all.
Ain't nothing free
stupid.
anymore.
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 No. Look at him trying to act all young.
Act. I am
Uh-huh.
young. I'm younger than both of you put together.
Shoo.
Yeah.
You
But
wished.
What do you mean?
I remember when me and April, you know, we put satellite up, and we cut the cable off. Well, the cable people never come and got the box. They just cut it off from the cable company and left the box. And I bet you it sat around for a year or more. And I just happened one day, just plugged it up just to see what it would do. Man, I got free channels. All my pay-per-views was free. And everything. And then we would have, you know, like a UFC fight was coming up, and I'd take that box to my friend's house and we'd hook it up to their TV. And I left it over at my friend's house, and somebody stole it.
We
I'll
never
bring it
paid
back
for
to you
cable
later
when
then.
we were younger. We always had somebody that would climb up the deal and hook it up for us.
What are you doing?
Those were the good old days.
I'm reading something.
I remember the satellites that had the cards, the flash cards where you can put it in there and get
Yeah.
free and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. I used to do the cards from DirecTV.
And then the Fire Sticks come out. You can fix them up. And you got Cody. That's where I always call Sean Cody, because I remember Cody on the Fire Stick.
Cody's been around for a long time. I remember having, I still probably have an old version of Cody on my Xbox. When I first hacked the Xbox, I put Cody on that thing, and
Back when it was first started out, man, you can go in there and watch anything. But then when all of this stuff started, they trying to put a stop to everything. Then you'd sit there and wait, and try to find, and then you have to go to another server and another server. And I'm done with this.
yeah, it was always a cat and mouse game on that thing. It was one server gets shut down, another one would pop up, and that one would get shut down, and you find another one. And yeah, it was just a cat and mouse game.
That was nerve wracking.
And I had everybody was doing that stuff. I
There'd
bought.
always be another
Did it?
server. One server would get taken down, and
Did you get it?
within a day, another server would pop up.
I think Genesis is still out there. I haven't messed with that stuff in so long.
Was that a ghost truck?
It
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of
That's that movie, Twisted Metal.
or Twisted Metal, or
Clowns and stuff jump out there.
Looks
I
creepy.
AC/DC one.
think that made me worried now.
Maximum Overdrive?
Yeah, the Maximum Overdrive.
We watch that all the time at the truck stops. It's one of my favorite movies to watch at a truck stop.
If they start circling around and around, you better get out of that one.
Oh, we've been there, and it like we'll all start going at one time, and it's like you're going in a circle. And I look at Cody, and I'm like, "This reminds me of the movie."
And they want to make self-driving trucks.
Yeah, no, thank you.
When that's the day when it does happen, is when there's a lot of self-driving trucks around.
Right.
I hope that
Poor
happens.
dog.
I hope that happens.
That dog is hauling butt.
I have a question. You know, I got that slim Facebook thing where people can post onto it, their videos and stuff, share it out. I've been getting, I don't know if anybody else has seen them, but I've been getting like porn things pop
Yeah.
up.
Big time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to block a lot of them on our deal too. Good Lord.
They're blocking it, reporting it, but they still pop up.
I'm ready for spring. I missed the thunderstorms already.
Yeah, this is they called this one our first big spring storm, and it's supposed to go through till tomorrow.
But
And
you
then
can
the thunder
sleep.
and the lightning and the rain
And then you go to sleep.
Yeah,
I
when
could do
our,
without all this right now, though.
when our house had a tin roof on it, man, it was raining and pushing out.
That's what we see.
But you know the old saying,
Wow.
good too.
if it
Mhm.
thundered or if it was a thunderstorm in the middle of winter, then it would snow within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've done had like 3 or 4 thunderstorms. I haven't seen the first snow.
We ain't seen a snowflake.
On
I don't
my,
want to see it snow.
Yeah, I hope we don't see no more snow.
for the
I
last,
can show you some snow.
there has been a winter mix on
No.
one of my days of the week. And every time it gets close to that day, they'll change it and they'll put it to the next one. I haven't seen the snow yet.
I'm just tired of rain though. Look at Twinkle. She wants to get her handprint on the windows.
No, it was stuck and I was trying to get it up. No, my leg, I'll touch it. No, I'm not. They want us to get our load, but I'm not going up on that metal stand on top
Why
of metal
not?
boxes
Don't
with
worry,
it lightning.
You're grounded with your rubber tires.
Wear
No.
rubber
You gotta
gloves.
get
Not, I would not be grounded. Cody would be
you gotta
grounded.
get a 1 iron. You gotta
I
get a
would
1
be up
iron.
on a metal. Jeez.
Wow, that was bright. Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
get
look.
a for golf. You gotta get a 1 iron.
Amy,
Hold it up
No.
in the air because not even God can hit a 1 iron.
No, in my luck, that'd be the moment they got it.
Look, Amy. Just follow my instruction. Wear rubber gloves and that's it.
Batty. Hold on, I
Amy,
have
do
gloves.
you want to go viral with a video?
No, I don't want to go viral that bad. Batty, look, I have gloves.
All right. Now put them on and walk backwards. I can't see that. Too dark.
And of course, they're red and black.
You should get you a lightning rod, stand outside
No.
the study, film you, and see how many times you light up.
Yeah, lightning
No,
rod.
I'm not. I don't need to use that bad.
Lightning
They
rod.
told me get a
deflect the
lightning rod and go out there and stand, let you film it, and see how many times I light up.
Have y'all seen that video where that guy's walking down the street and lightning strikes him like 4 or 5 times every time he gets up?
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh yeah, right.
I've
Yes.
seen that.
Oh my God, what are
And still
Hey,
survive.
Dad.
if you survive that? You should just get up and he should play the lottery because
Yeah.
Ain't that
Yeah.
perfect?
What would you
That's
That
your
ain't no
do?
day.
crap.
That
Going
perfect.
I did
1, 2, 3.
perfect.
You go into a coffee store and order you some coffee, and the person says, "How was your day?" Well, I got struck by lightning 10 times today.
So it's been good.
That wind's
Yeah,
picking
The
up
Ben
too.
Franklin
An
experiment.
experience. Pat Rican, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm playing with my back scratcher. My back scratcher.
Oh Lord, here we go again with the back scratchers.
Sounds like he's playing with a drum. That's the one we got, Amy. Or Slim has, but I stole.
Yeah, I got one because when I go to give the dogs a treat, Boone and Cooper, they try to catch it in their mouth and they'll hit it with their snout. And every time they'll either knock it up under the bed or knock it up under the dresser. Then I have to get down and dig it out for them.
Yeah, they got a lot of lightning.
See, Amy, you could have
Amy, you're holding that. You're brave right now.
I know. Oh crap!
See, I don't know.
The lights are
I'm
flickering
trying to get.
here.
Let me see if there's lightning was struck here.
The lightning flash is making the sensors, tripping the sensors on the lights over here.
What was going on that night y'all was filming and the street lights was blinking up and all?
That was it. Wasn't storming or nothing. It was just cold, and I'm assuming it was just because of the cold. I don't know, but I see.
Hey, you
Yeah,
should
I
record
know.
that sound,
Flooded.
Amy, and send it to me.
What sound?
The lightning sound, so I can
Yeah,
fall
the
asleep.
rain and lightning. Yeah, put me right to.
It's
put me right to
flooded
sleep.
out here now. But no, the lights just started going. Like we saw this big green light. So I don't know if it was like a transformer blowing or something, but it was bright. And then the light started flickering, and then Cody said, well, turn your app thing on and see what it says. So I turned the Spirit Talker on. As soon as I turned Spirit Talker on, all the lights went completely out. And
Have
then as
y'all
soon
ever-
as I told them I was stopping, they come back on and started flickering again.
Have you ever seen something and you're by yourself and you try to tell somebody and they don't believe you?
Yeah, all the
Mhm.
time.
I was at
All
my,
the time.
I was at my friend's house and they was in there all talking about UFOs and stuff. And I walked out the house and walked up to the road, and I was just standing there in the middle of the road looking around, and this green light comes flying across the sky, and it wasn't really high in the sky. It was just a great big old green light, and it flew across the sky. And I sit there and watch this happen. So I go back in there and tell them. Of course, they think, no, you just saying that because we're talking about UFOs. And there was nobody that I knew that seen that except me. So
Mhm.
years later,
You
we
okay,
moved, and the guy that lived across the street from us, when 9/11 happened and all the planes were supposed to be grounded, we was sitting there watching stuff fly around in the sky. And I got to tell him about that story, and he said, I seen that too.
All right, Face. Have a good night.
Good
Yeah.
night, please.
Good night,
Me too, I'm gonna go see
I'm
Thank you.
sitting
Eric.
here.
Thank you for being your first time coming to my channel.
You leaving,
Yeah,
Sandra?
yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go with Eric and get my daughter at where she just finished work,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go buy me some candy. She
Alright.
works
Be
at a
careful.
convenience store.
Have a good Christmas.
Oh yeah, Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas. Love
Be
you all
careful,
very
Sandra. Love you
Thank
too.
you for having me.
Night, Sandra.
Yeah.
Speaking of candy, I was able to get got a Mars bar Mars bar today.
I still
Sean
have.
Cody.
I still have one.
I forgot about
It's
that.
probably
Yeah.
expired.
I
They
got
had a
one.
rocket
too
fizz
left.
in the Woodstock down there, and so I saw that. I was walking around there and I saw a Mars bar. I was like, oh, I could do one of these.
Oh, I've always been a Snickers, a Butterfingers, or Payday.
I just got a Mars because they don't have Mars around here anymore.
I love Mars bars. Mars
I
bars,
do
there's just
Canada
nothing like
now.
them.
I used to like Baby Ruth.
I don't really
What?
see why because they're the same as Snickers pretty much. They're just
Do they
Snickers
come from
without the
Mars?
peanuts. Mars
they
bar,
come-
yeah. It's
do they
a
come from
Snickers without
Mars?
peanuts. And Three Musketeers is just
Thank you.
Snickers without the caramel.
Yes.
True. And they're from London.
My
Oh,
last one from. It's my last one, Because
Why are you stabbing April?
I
Because she's got a Mars bar. I'm trying to grab it. I love Mars bars. But I made fudge at Christmas, and it was a different recipe. You don't use a lot of the same things you normally would. And after it set overnight, it tasted like a Mars bar the next day. I was actually really shocked. It was good.
Yeah, I made fudge too, but I had to go to the bathroom for that.
I did buy a moon pie as well. I haven't eaten that yet though.
I like moon pies too. Special weather statement issued for your location.
Oh,
Yeah.
That store in
Your
Remington,
truck is gonna
Right.
be a boat.
they
So
had a bunch of candy that I haven't seen in years.
They just
Yeah.
don't. The candy's not as good to me as it used to be.
I was going to order, give me some of that one candy, and they was wanting what? It was outrageous how much they was wanting for that candy.
Yeah. You remember when you used to go to the grocery store and they would have the Brock's candies or whatever, and it would have like a little
I miss you
box
too,
there, and you're
Vodka.
supposed to put like a nickel in there. I never put any money in there because I didn't know you were supposed to pay for it. I thought it was just samples. But I always loved the caramels
yeah, the
and
caramel
the
squares.
Neapolitan
Yeah.
coconut. Oh,
Yeah.
those were so
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm. They don't have
Yes,
like that.
Batman Hot Wheels.
I just got it
Just
today.
got it for your birthday?
Yeah.
All that marketplace around here, you know,
Let me
the
show 'em.
Facebook
What the
marketplace,
storm looks like.
they got all kinds of Batman stuff on it.
Oh
I've
yeah.
been trying to send you some of it. I mean,
I really want the collection, the
You be
Batman
careful.
collection. I really want that.
Y'all better be careful.
Looks like you're in a good spot. Looks like it's almost over for you guys.
her old
Mhm.
records today, and Cameron looked them up to see how much they was worth, and some of them was worth
What
$500.
$589 for one of my records. Look, I got some old records.
Damn.
Really?
Well, I mean, you know, those was probably like mint condition, still wrapped in a plastic, but you know, she still got the covers and stuff for them.
My niece has a Cabbage Patch doll that's still in the package and all that stuff, and they looked it up, and it was like $1,200,
Well, I got my cabbage.
something like that.
Really?
My sister-in-law took it, and she looked at my brother, and she said no, because he had like, you know, the cha-ching eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, this is Carlos Santana.
Mm-hmm.
I got this one. I can't even pronounce that. Something super hit.
Something super hit. I can't even see it.
Is that green grass? Looks like an old Rolling Stones cover.
The Delphonics.
Kind of almost look like the Rolling Stones, a High Tide and Green Grass.
The
Oh,
Impression.
yeah. My mom has a bunch of old records too, but I don't know what all, because she was more into country.
The Temptations. I don't. Sydney Poitier or whatever. I can't even pronounce it.
Batty,
Yo.
what was it like being able to start using records instead of having to turn the dial to get your music to come out?
The Age of Aquarius.
Age of Aquarius. Oh, yeah.
All right. I see how it is.
This one
You know,
was.
I've been through what? 8 tracks. I've been through
That was in
cassettes,
the movie Hair, wasn't it?
albums.
This one was worth $200 or almost $300. And
What?
this one was $589. This
I did not. Did you say me?
one.
Did you say I did? Used to listen to the Saloon Girls sing by the piano. Oh, Batty.
What?
Batty, your big little brother said you used to stand by the piano and listen to the Saloon Girls sing.
I did at one point when I went to. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, I have
He said, I did one time whenever I went to, hey, wait a minute.
I have this. And
It was
it's purple.
$200.
Oh,
Wow.
I told her she would have tried to sell it when he died. Then it would've been
yeah.
And I found one with the Eurythmics and Aretha Franklin. One of my I've got a whole stack of all the 45s.
Mm-hmm.
Like White Lion, the Eurythmics and Aretha Franklin, Alabama. It's just a whole bunch of them. So, but when they said, Cameron's like, oh, he's got his friend bringing his record player down tomorrow. He's like, can't scratch him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on.
My mom's record player, she still plays her records on the record player.
I used to have one.
I used to have one of them long ones that had a radio player.
Yeah.
But the only record I had, or that was when I got it, I don't even know where the thing come from, but it had a radio in it, so I put it in my room, and it had the only record that was in there was Prince 1999, and that's played that thing all the time, or my cousin played that thing all the time.
I have some old records here. You know, I talk about standing there and cranking a machine.
Oh yeah.
These are actually for those Victrola record machines because there's absolutely nothing on the other side.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's only a one-sided
Whoa.
record.
That's pretty.
Huh.
And this one happens to be, I can't even read it.
You need my glasses, Sean.
Yeah, I need to put my glasses on.
See, y'all got to put glasses on to read. I have to take my glasses off to read.
You know how to read?
Oh, this is some, I can't say the
Yes, I
name.
know how to read, Batty.
Oh, my fault.
This is some classical music. I have a whole book of these records here.
But you know, back then the record sounded
Actually,
so
I have 2 of them.
good, and now you go back and you listen to a record and you're like, "What the heck?" That
Now you
sounds
hear-
horrible.
Now you hear wicked, 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 DJ. Wicked, wicked, wicked,
Yeah.
wicked.
Well, Cameron was looking them up today, looking the big album records up. I said, "Well, I wonder what my 45s will do." He said, "A what?"
Yeah.
He said, "This is called a 45."
I know my friends was on Facebook. They were showing the radio, like radio stations having the cars back in the day. And then I put on there 8-track. They was talking about, yeah, man, they were shitty, shitty systems. And I said, yeah, you want to talk about crappy? I said, look at what I had. I had an 8-track radio.
Mom and Dad still have
I
their.
do have,
Yeah.
this one says it's old Black Joe.
Old Black Joe.
Old Black Joe. So I wonder what it sounds like. I do have a
Right,
record player that will
blues.
play these though. Because these run at 78 RPM as well.
Yeah. That sounds like it'd be blues or something.
I remember something about if you
See if there's a
use
date on it.
different needles for the radio, the record players, the sound would sound different. And
Hi, Jesse.
my cousin played a Ozzy Osbourne
Hey, Jesse.
song backwards. He would run it backwards, and it sounded like the devil.
Yeah.
About the time when he was playing it, 2 pictures flew off the wall.
Yeah, that's the Led Zeppelin?
And it was Ozzy.
Ozzy? Yeah. I know Led Zeppelin had one too.
I was reading, trying to read the label, see if there's a date on there. It does. It says Victor Talking Machine Company.
Oh wow. Talking Machine Company.
I wonder if they still around.
Well, it's Victrola Records, so yeah, they're. I don't know. if
Yeah,
they're
but
still-
now they're called CD Company.
Yeah. Yeah, like a
I was
serial
glad when
number.
they came out with the CDs, but oh crap. That was a lot.
Yeah, I don't see no date though.
The cassette tapes. We used to take them when we would ride around in the Jeep. If they would, start eating it or whatever, we'd take it out and we'd fan it out and let it fly behind the Jeep like a kite.
Yeah.
I remember when you and Lady were doing an investigation, and you,
Yeah.
it was
Asked her what it was.
yeah, she said confetti.
No, she said it was streamers, party streamers. I said that's a cassette tape.
I've got this one, Chicago.
Yeah, I've been there.
Used to have that one.
Tiffany.
Yeah, there's
I
12,
love Tiffany.
12 of those
Tiffany was
records
my
in this book.
favorite back in the day. I
I
think
got-
we're alone now.
Like that, Sean?
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Yeah, it came like this. I have 2 of these books like this.
Back
I
when
also have a bunch of
they were
10-inch records that are like that too.
back in the 60s and 70s, you could walk in like somebody's house and they would have like bookshelves full of records.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah, I used to have lots back
Twiggy.
in
You
those back in the day.
remember Dead or Alive?
Who?
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Yes.
Ain't
Look,
that
and it's got the price tag on it. I paid $1.50 or 89 for this.
that
I still wish I had my record collection of old. I
White
still have
Lion,
some records, but
When the Children Cry.
I had a guy that
Yeah. That's a good one.
I used to fish with, and he owned a finance company, and we would go in there to see him, and all of his walls inside his finance company would be covered with records.
And there's another white line. Wait.
Yeah.
April, you got to move up the times.
Honeymoon suite.
We don't use records now. All we got to do is go on the phone to Pandora.
Well, records are coming back though.
Pandora's about extinct now, ain't it?
Look, I still have the bag that I got it at the store.
Oh my lord.
Probably the bag is worth more than the record.
Probably because I got another one too.
I
Are
still,
those 45s or 7-inch singles?
I had this
to that now.
Do what?
this hot
Are those 40?
records. It's worth at least a lot of money. It's Alvin and the Chipmunk.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That's, you know,
Where's my
I
hula hoop?
still love them too,
Are
vodka.
those 45s or are they 7-inch singles?
45.
Okay.
You could change the speed on
45-inch?
the record players, and all the music would sound like the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That one.
Does anybody ever remember they had those tiny CDs where there was like like
Yeah.
there were
The
singles.
little, yeah.
I used
Right.
to have a little collection of those. I used to like those too because they were small and you can get a bunch of them and put them in a small area.
Mm-hmm.
Columbia. Ooh,
Hey, did you guys ever had
You had the whole album cover art and everything like that. So I thought those were pretty cool.
April? Do you ever had those? It's for your record. You put the record in the record player, and then you have this
little
like
thing. The
plastic
little
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you ever had that?
any of those?
Yeah.
You got any of those?
You don't see that anymore, do you?
My
I
mom
was getting ready to
got
say that. I was
Yeah.
watching the video the other day, and the kids got their dads down in the den and come out with them. Said, "Dad, look at these small frisbees," and it was the little yellow.
They thought they were frisbee.
Yeah.
Wow.
green stain.
They had those. I remember when they came out with those, the little cassette tapes that would play in the little cassette tape players.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I remember those.
we were at the mall one time, and no, not a Walkman, babe. They were little, like mini cassette tapes.
They're like really small, but they only
Yeah.
play one song.
We were at the mall, and me and my brother
Oh,
were
yeah,
sitting there
too,
playing
you
those
could open
cassette
it, yeah,
tapes.
other song.
Yeah, we were playing the cassette tapes, and my mom and dad were in the store, like 2 stores down from us. Anyway, security came over there, and they tried to accuse us of stealing it. And we're like, we're just playing them. They're like, you're not supposed to open them and play them. We're like, okay. We were just sitting in there in the toy store, playing these little cassette tapes. And they called my mom and dad over the speakers. Would the parents of Amy and Greg please come to, I can't remember what toy store it was, probably Toys R Us or KB Toys or something, but
I really I didn't know they had toy stores back in 1917.
Oh, wait a minute now.
well, I'm sorry that they didn't have them back there when you were
That was
alive,
your
Maddie.
time, right? That was your time.
No.
Yes, it was.
This was like the
Yeah, but
early
back then
90s.
they didn't have color. It was all black and white.
You're so funny. Betty,
What?
they made color well before I was born. They didn't even have TV when you was born.
What? They had TV when I was born.
No, they didn't.
They had the little square screen about this big.
No, they had a radio that they would go sit around on Saturday night and listen to the
Hey, wait a
show that
minute.
come on Saturday night.
Yeah, yeah.
Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah. Did you have a decoder?
You know what? Let me show you something. Real quick.
That Trivet Planet that's supposed to be haunted, they had one of the box big screen TVs.
Yes, Betty, that's a cell phone.
Hold on, wait a minute. Where is it?
They're
That's
not
not fair,
mounted
'cause
on the
I
wall
still-
no
I-
more.
I listened to old Superman radio
What is that?
radio broadcasts. Those are cool.
This is an app of old time radio,
Yeah, see,
I do
Feeling
have-
nostalgic.
and I hear this in my car all the time. They have Superman, the one you were talking about, Sean. They have that.
yeah, I love the old Superman radio programs.
Yeah.
I've listened to a bunch of those.
Yeah, I love that. I love that app is my favorite.
That reason you had the radios that had to put batteries in it, right?
Huh?
Like Loretta Lynn and them that had put don't run down the batteries.
No, no,
In that movie with Loretta Lynn,
no. I never seen it.
Coal Miner's Daughter. They had the radio, and he'd tell her to turn the radio off. Can't afford to buy new batteries.
I remember my uncle had a jukebox in his bedroom, and it was fully loaded with songs. And I'd go in there and play. I'd play every time I'd go to my grandma's house. I'd go in there and play all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maryland,
everybody
they got these
had a jukebox
50
as well.
diners. They got the old
What?
50 designers, and they have
Yeah. They used to have those at another restaurant too. What was it? Was it like Denny's or something like that, where you used to be able to
yeah.
play the radio?
Oh, like the little jukebox or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have them at
Yeah.
every table.
Yeah, there's a store, an ice cream store where in Chicago. It's called Margie's Ice Cream, and every table has a little jukebox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Put like a quarter or a dime.
I
or
like
something
the
on it.
old timey
Yeah.
diner deals.
Remember the Rock and Roll McDonald's downtown used to have it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
That's
Whataburger
cool.
that we went in had them, remember? In San Antonio, California, Texas.
Even I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys had this restaurant, but it used to be popular here. It's called Johnny Rockets.
Or Johnny
Yeah.
Rock. Yeah, they still have
They
it.
used to have those
that.
jukebox too.
I remember when I was a kid. There was this news.
Better.
It was called the downtown newsstand, but they sold like hamburgers and stuff like that in there,
Mhm.
and you go there and get a magazine or a newspaper. And they had a jukebox. Well, the only number I still remember this. The only number I used to know was 07. So people would give me quarters. You know, I'd go in there and I'd order a hot dog all the way. I'd get everything on it. And when they bring it to me, I'd slide everything off of it and just eat the weenie. Everybody would give me a quarter so I could pay the jukebox. And that's the only number I knew because I watched somebody push them buttons. So I took that song Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. And Mama swore up down. I used to love that song when I was a kid. I didn't know how to push the other buttons. That's what it was.
Lime Ricky,
Hey,
love that place.
White Castle, the White Castle that Twinkie and all of us ate at. No, it was no good.
I'm not
In
big,
Indiana.
and I'm not big on Steak and Shake either.
Yeah, Steak and Shake actually are closing down here.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Now, when we would have a revival at church, and they would have a special guest, and he'd always want to go Steak and Shake when he was here in Statesville. So we'd go down there to eat, and it was pretty good then, but when Casey started working there, I don't know, just the meat.
Oh,
just
that didn't
tastes-
sound good about Casey.
we
Is
would
Casey
go-
cooking or what?
And the meat, to me, it didn't matter which burger I got, the meat would taste like, I don't know, it didn't taste like hamburger meat.
Now, when Casey went to go visit Laney in Texas, Amy's mama then made sure, because Casey could drive, because Amy's mama don't drive out of town, so Casey would drive. And she said Casey had to take her to a Steak and Shake. So they went to Steak and Shake to eat in Texas.
But that one wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I got sick at a Steak and Shake.
Yeah,
One
the
time.
meat just don't taste right. I don't know.
I haven't had it in a long time, but the last time I did have it, it was all right. I enjoyed myself.
They get that meat shipped in, and because I used to work at Steak and Shake too, and there would be we would have to go by the dates, but all of it is these little bitty things in boxes, and they'd have us take them out of the boxes and put them in a metal pan to take them out onto the restaurant or into the cooking area.
Yeah, this little place down the road here, it's called Cat's Patch. And they went back to real hamburger meat, thick patties. April comes in the other day I told her I didn't want nothing to eat. And she brought me a triple burger, and I couldn't get it in my mouth. I mean, there was no way I could have ate that thing. So I had to cut it
She'll
in
be
half.
back. They must.
No excuse. You know what? I'm tired of her doing this Houdini stuff.
She's gonna whoop you.
Oh man, she should have won the golden shovel.
You live up to it. I swear you do.
I don't live up to it. I think Donnie got it this year. Hopefully he did.
I didn't even get nominated.
No? I could have sworn your name was somewhere down there.
Yeah, Amy and I were talking about the trip and
Spring's coming.
then the trip for the following year and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I told her I'm never going to go to another one.
You are so full of money.
You guys are up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up like a half hour later.
Yeah.
It does go fast. Sean, are y'all driving?
To Branson, yeah,
How long of a trip is it for y'all?
10 hours or something like that.
Wow.
I think ours is 13.
Yeah, she wants to drive, and I don't know about that. I might fly and let her drive.
I've driven down there before. It's not that bad of a drive.
The driving there or driving anywhere is not
No,
bad.
Debbie.
You're looking forward to getting there, but then after you do what you're doing and you're tired, then have to make that long drive back.
Yeah, you know, you just wish you were home and it takes forever.
Yep. But at least it's not 16 hours like it was for me going from here to North Carolina.
Y'all stopped on the way, didn't you? To
Yeah, it took
overnight?
16 hours.
No, we took it straight from here to that way. But we coming back, we went halfway. We slept at what was it, Best Western or something like that in Charlotte,
Yeah.
and then the next morning straight home.
You went but 45 minutes from our house,
Oh yeah.
from Charlotte.
Oh okay.
Yeah, Cody drove from Texas all the way to Vegas straight without stopping. I mean,
Yeah.
I stopped to use the bathroom, but
Wow.
ain't no way, man.
But I
it
think
took me when I left Wilmington. I think it took. I took my time. I think it took 3 days to get home.
Dustin and Lisa drove all the way from South Carolina to Vegas. Ain't no way.
that's Donnie from,
Donnie,
from Florida.
ain't no way.
No, Donnie flew.
Yeah, Donnie flew.
What to Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie flew. The one that is PLE and
Channing.
Danny, yeah.
Danny, they drove.
They drove.
Well,
So did Dustin and Lisa drove.
Jenny and
Fluffy.
Fluffy, they drove all the way from California, went to Pennsylvania to pick Cheney and them up,
Uh-huh.
and then came down to Sacramento.
Yeah,
That's a long drive.
but they had
That's
like
too far of a drive.
36 hours or something.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had, but they
we
took
done
their
got
time.
home and PLE and Cheney was still driving and Dustin and Lisa was still on the road driving.
Yeah, I would have loved to do that, especially like the Route 66 thing. That would have been cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you got plenty of time,
If you got
Yeah,
time,
Definitely if you had plenty of time and the
Yeah.
money. 'Cause it would take me for what I want to do on 66. Yeah, it'd be a slow trip. It'd probably traveling just to the next town and stay there and check everything out in the town.
Mhm.
that's what we might do on the way back. Take and go halfway, and then stop, stay all night, and
you will. I'll be on there.
Drive maybe 40 miles the next day, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it's 13 hours for us to get to Branson.
See, it's the bad
13
thing
hours.
is I can't drive at night. And when we went to Indiana one time and they all got food poison, and then we left, and April and Casey was sick, so April couldn't drive, and I had to drive at night coming down from Indiana. And I started coming down them mountains, and there would be a dead deer laying out in the road, and brick walls on each side, and an 18-wheeler beside me and behind me. I just closed my eyes and keep on going.
You close your eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the first
I
time I heard
can't,
about
can't
that.
see at night. The lights hit the windshield, and it was raining too, and I just lose the road, man. And
I'm gonna take him to the eye doctor before we go on this trip.
I kind of know what you're talking about. I have a problem there's a period of time right before it gets totally dark, when it's starting to get dark and totally dark, is that there's a little period in there where it's like really hard to see.
Yeah.
But once it's all the way dark, it's
it's
fine.
fine.
I can see still. The same thing in the early morning, and there's like a certain few minutes, 10, 15 minutes or so, that it's like, man, it's really hard to see.
My
Yeah.
dash on my truck is like a gray, so when the lights in the rain would hit that gray, it would throw a blur on my windshield. So all I could see was light. I couldn't see the yellow lines or the road or nothing. So I went and bought one of them black mats and put on my dash, and it helped a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard for me to drive, because I forgot to open my eyes. So,
You are so stupid.
Yeah, if you do a long trip like that, you need at least 3 people in the vehicle and stuff
Right,
like
Debbie?
that.
It's not bad, but I just notice it. It's like I notice it more at sunset than I do more in the sunrise. I do notice it a little bit at sunrise too.
See, my problem with my
Light's
eyes
weird, and it's just I don't know.
is like reading numbers and like stuff on the computer. Because I'm on a computer all the time at work, and after I see that stuff for a while, everything starts blurring. So I had to get the good old reading glasses out, but the driving stuff I could see fine. I was working last night. I worked 12 hours and then had to help them move. We got home at what, 12:30 last night?
wow.
I always think I thought my night vision is still pretty good because I still walk around this house in total darkness. I'll turn off all the lights and walk through here.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hope your wife don't move the
I'll
furniture.
come in here in the kitchen and we leave the light above the stove on, and I can see to do stuff. And then they'll come in. Won't you turn on some lights? And I'm like, I'm fine. I know
Right,
what I'm
yeah.
doing.
I don't need a brighter light. I can see just fine.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to read anything.
Right. Man, today I am glad that this year I don't have to go to the DMV to renew my license. I have to do everything online.
You get to call it in this time.
Yeah.
And I went to get mine because you got to go to the DMV to get your license. That's got that little thing on it so you can get on the airplane.
Yeah, that's
No.
special.
Oh, that star?
Yeah.
Real ID thing. I have to do that.
I gotta
So
get one.
I went to the DMV to get it, and I was watching them fail people left and right. And I was like, well, if I go in there and miss one question or something and they fail me, then because their machines are old and everything on it's already blurry. So when you put it, get your eyes up there, it makes it even worse. So I come home and did mine online.
So you can't fly. Well, they haven't started it yet. They keep postponing it.
Yeah, I keep pushing it back.
I mean, I don't see why that star is going to change.
And they can't really implement it until they figure something out at the end. Because if they do implement it and say you need this, people are going to be outraged because they're putting immigrants on flights left and right without IDs.
Mhm.
They can jump on planes. So yeah, a lot of American people are going to be like, no.
That's because it's called deportation.
That's what needs to be done exactly. But
That's like the check engine light in your car comes on, and
that's one of the reasons why they keep pushing that back, though, is because they know that American citizens are going to be pissed that they have to show ID, but immigrants don't.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I can see that.
You get your driver's license anyway. So you go through them to get your license. So they give you a license, but then that license ain't good enough to fly with. It don't make no sense. Then you got to go back up there and take it again to get that little star on your thing.
And what about people that just got their license renewed? The year before, and they're going to tell you you're going to have to pay it all again. That's bullcrap. I think they'll end up eventually doing away with it.
I don't know. I mean, that's like I was saying, the check engine light come on your vehicle.
I think what they should do, just keep the freaking passport and you're done. because I got to renew mine this June coming up. I got to renew mine.
And then
But that real ID crap, I mean, I think it's stupid, to be honest.
How long is a passport good for? Is that 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
Passports are expensive too, though.
They're about, well, now they went up, actually. I think there's 120 now. When I first got mine, it was $100. Now they went up to like 120. But what scares me is that you have to send in your birth certificate as well. And, you know, I don't want them to lose that. And then I have to go through all the process to go get a new one.
well, you can go down here. You can go through the courthouse, and they'll give you a certificate that you can use to get it with, so you don't send your
Original in.
Right. Well, you know, my wife's cousin applied for her daughter's passport, and they refused to give it to her here, so she had to go. I forgot, somewhere out of state to go get her passport at her state, at another state. And I'm like, why would they do that? You know, they just send it over here. You know, but instead they had her go over there and get all the information and her passport.
That's like
Dennis
I had
said
to
that
get.
it was $160 there for a passport.
I know I had to send in for like my birth certificate and my high school diploma and all this stuff. So you know, because down here you gotta have your diploma to get a job or anything. And I had to send all the way to Towson, Maryland, and it took them forever to get that back.
Wow.
And then I found my high school diploma. I was like, well, I got extra.
That's like the title to my trailer. We couldn't find the title to it, so I went up there to file for lost title, and they said that I had a lien on that trailer. I said, "There's no lien on that trailer," and they said, "Yeah," and they said it was through a finance company. I said, "I paid cash for that thing. I don't have no lien on it." So I knew the lady that worked at Universal, and I went up there and she said, "Michael, I don't see no lien on here, but I'll give you a paper to go ahead and get it took off." So she gave me a paper, and I went up there and got it. It took 6 weeks for that title to get back. It's crazy how stuff like that happens, because I knew I didn't have no lien on it.
Everybody's money hungry. Well, hey, Melissa.
But I was talking about the check engine light. I've had a light on my truck. I've spent with me and April spent $5,000 to try to get this light out on my truck, and the thing's still on.
You said black electrical tape.
I took it, and have them to check the code, and they cannot find the reason why this light's on. So I've been having to clear the code out and then drive it for 100 miles and then run up there to get it inspected, and hope it would pass inspection. And I've been dealing with it for years. And then the day I'm driving down the road and I see this big old puff of white smoke. It looked like a white cloud coming toward me. And it was a 70-some model truck. And it was blowing smoke out from underneath the hood and out the tailpipes and underneath the truck. That's driving fine on the road.
Patrick.
Why should I be penalized because I've got a light, but this person can drive that truck?
Patrick.
Yeah, after we paid the $5,000 for his truck, we're leaving. They said it was fixed. We didn't get 500 yards.
We didn't get 200 yards.
We didn't get 200 yards. And I'm in my car behind Michael because I had to take him to go get his truck. And next thing I see, he's doing a U-E, and I'm looking at him like, what's going on? The light came back on 200 yards after we left. They said it was fixed.
Mm.
Then they said we could fix the we'll have to work on the
Oh,
motor.
they was wanting to tear into my motor and change. I said, man, that truck runs too good. There's nothing wrong with that motor. I said, either y'all didn't hook something up on
What
it.
was it? A sensor?
I don't know.
We
It'll come on, then it'll go off. It'll come on, then go off.
It can be a sensor that's pretty bad. That's gonna go bad or is bad. It's a whole bunch of stuff that makes your check engine light goes on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of stuff, and it doesn't have to do anything to do with your motor. It could also happen to your gas cap. If your gas cap is not on there,
I've changed every sensor.
all that stuff.
I've changed everything I could.
We've changed all the sensors and everything. We gave them $5,000 to fix it, and it's still not fixed.
What you can do is, I don't know if you guys have it's one of those like module things that you hook it up under the dashboard
We got one.
Yeah.
and get the code out of that, and it'll tell you.
That's what I'm saying. I've looked it up and I've changed what it says it is, and the light's still on. And then I take it to somewhere and they'll put it on their thing, and they'll say what it is, and they've changed that. Light still come on. But this year, Mom, it's an older truck, and really, to be honest with you, I probably shouldn't have paid the $5,000 because I don't even know if the truck's worth $5,000. It's 2004.
Dodge Ram
But it's a
TV.
good
How old's your truck?
It's a 04.
Mm.
And so this year, I don't have to get the emission test. All I got to do is, my headlights work and horn works. And so I got a feeling when it comes time for me to do my inspection, the light will go off and won't never come back on again. That'd be my luck.
Or if it does, just take a picture and cover up that
Well, that ain't gonna help.
I mean, can't you just when you take your emission test, just clear the false, take it, and pass it? Then
Well, they make them drive it so many miles.
So you got to drive it after you clear it, whether you undo the battery cable or you clear it with a machine. You got to drive it so many miles before the computer clears it. And a lot of times, if you clear it out and before, say, 100 miles come up, that light will come back on. So it was a fight, to get that thing up there and get it inspected before that light comes on.
The emissions,
I had literally had them put the thing in there to inspect it, and as soon as they passed the inspection, pulled it out, the light popped back on.
and the emissions man's the one that told him to do that. Said, take and erase it, and then drive it for. He said, then bring it back.
That's like April's dad, he's got that tire sensor on his truck, and it kept saying it was
5
didn't have
pounds.
5 pounds of air in it. So he kept putting air in it, and this thing, it popped on him.
Okay, so my dad went and bought a brand new set of tires last week, and he was on his way taking my mom to one of her doctor's appointments. Brand new tires. And how about the light came on again and said his tire was low?
And it's the sensor. The sensor.
Wow.
It's over $700 to fix that sensor.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
my
the
mom's
one
sensor on hers is out too.
$400 to take off the dash. You got to take the whole dash out.
You got to take the dash
Yeah.
out. Fix the sensor on a tire.
Jeez.
My mom's
Does
tire sensor's out, too.
does your truck have a Cadillac converter?
Yeah.
You probably gonna have to check that out then.
No, it's all. That's what I'm saying. Everything we've had the thing in the shop, and we've had everything that's wrong on it.
We took it to the Dodge place, and they hooked it
They
up.
even changed 2 fuel injectors in it that wasn't nothing wrong with it.
And put a new gas tank on it.
Well, I knew I needed a new gas tank, but
Well, it has what, 4 fuel injectors, right?
no, it's 8 cylinder.
8?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking the injectors.
Yeah.
There's 8 of them, right? 8.
You got 8 spark plugs and 8 injectors.
And do they all spark up?
Yeah. They said, I forgot what it was, EG key, EG valve, and I've done replaced that thing like 4 times. After This year I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Maybe it's just time to get a new truck.
Hold on, but it's a 2004. It's still getting the emission test. I thought
Yeah, after
once it's like 10 years, that's it. You're done.
2024, that's this year. It won't.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Anything over 15 years or 20 years, anything over 20 years, you don't have to have the admissions, and they can drive that car in the same county that's leaking oil, blowing smoke. But I have to have an admission test done because I've got a light that comes on, and it won't pass inspection with that light. And there's no smoke coming out. The truck runs good, but just because of that light. If I can't get that light out, I can't get my truck inspected and drive my truck. But
Right.
everybody out here is driving trucks that's smoking and leaking oil, and nothing's said. So I mean, it's all going to the same atmosphere.
And see here
And
in our
every county around us, you don't have to have admissions. Just
we're in
our
the
county.
we're in the very middle, and we have to have it. Y'all
Uh-oh.
poking each other.
I thought that was a balloon. I thought the truck was down.
You know, Amy's is gonna have red on it.
Did y'all outrun the lightning storm?
Nope.
It looked
Still
like
in
it
front of
stopped.
us.
It looks like
No, it's all right here in front of us now. The rain stopped, but I'm still not going up there with that because it's going all the way across the sky now.
just do it, you chicken.
Betty,
What?
yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I thought you were gonna say my pole's bigger than your pole.
Why are you trying to ungod?
Mine would hurt more if,
Every time he drops his sounds like he's playing a drum. The
So
hair.
Lainey just showed me her new dog that she got.
You got a new
She
dog?
just sent me a picture of it. Yeah.
Now, who's gonna take care of that dog when she goes to the trip to Branson?
I don't know.
You got a
Not
dog?
my dog. I ain't got to worry about it.
Now.
Your mama let me.
Who are the people in your neighborhood?
Well, he's got a bunch of family that has a lot of pets, and they can probably do it.
Casey texted me a few minutes ago and says she got to see the baby
Does she?
today. Casey's boyfriend's nephew, his sister-in-law, she was pregnant. The baby wasn't due until April 16th. The other night, they had to rush her to the hospital and do emergency C-section. The baby was born 2.5 months early.
Preemie.
Yeah, he's 2.5 pounds.
No.
Yeah, and they said he's doing really good.
That's good.
I mean, he'll be there. They said probably about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Little Henry.
They're
Little
gonna-
Henry.
He'll be in what they call that, an incubator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's in.
the whole time.
They've got oxygen. They've already lowered his oxygen level down to 30. So he's
See,
doing,
that's amazing. That's amazing because usually they're in there for several weeks before they even start trying to move it down.
and he's already up in his eyes.
Oh, that baby couldn't wait.
Yeah, he's
He
moving.
wanted to get down, get things going.
Yeah,
He's a go getter, that's for sure. Man.
I told
Yeah.
I told Casey, I said God has a plan for him.
Mm-hmm.
So. Well, y'all, I've
That's
been
for sure.
for 2 hours already.
That's not my fault.
And I missed most of it.
Kiss my nose, Batty. But I know y'all are probably tired. I appreciate y'all coming. It was a spur of the moment thing.
I
Slim
mean,
say,
it doesn't help that you keep calling me every 2 hours or every no, my fault. Every 10 minutes, are you coming up to my live? Are you coming up to my live?
You're
Are you
so
coming
full
up
of
to my
bull.
So full of it. I'm gonna beat him like a drum when I see him because that's all I keep hearing is a drum.
live?
I've enjoyed y'all's videos. I've been watching them. I did to go back and watch Sean's. And I was a little aggravated, which I knew it wasn't your fault, Sean. You know, no signal and stuff. But I was, I kept asking you questions because I couldn't see nothing. But I did go back and watch it, man. I really enjoyed it. I wish
Yeah,
there was something like that around here.
Yeah, watch the second one that I uploaded. That has its
Yeah.
cut out from the stream from getting dropped out.
He was talking junk, Twinkie.
Cody, get the toothbrush out.
Yeah, I dropped a video today too. One of my video Puerto Rico.
I haven't watched it yet. I've seen it, but I haven't watched it yet.
I did that
I didn't watch
bridge,
that one yet too, 'cause I
that
fell asleep
one
right before it
bridge
started.
across the water. That was cool. I like that.
Melissa, you
That
have
stuff's so cool.
that on there too.
I know we got to find YouTube is changing so much, man. I mean, which I don't. Every time I see something, it's either a podcast now, and you don't hardly ever see like streams or videos much.
Mhm.
There's still a bunch out that's still doing it, but it's changing.
She's like she's playing pool.
I am.
Hey,
I'm hitting the 8 ball.
Where's mine?
How is Patrick doing, Melissa?
Ew, nasty. Ew, now I'm gonna have to throw it away. It stinks.
just make sure you didn't get the crust.
Cody, you can have your back scratcher back now.
If you knew what he was scratching with that, you wouldn't be playing with it. Patrick, well, how you doing?
Still doing therapy, huh?
Ow.
Everyday treasures.
What happened?
The emoji. Everyday treasures.
Maddie said Cody needs to get you in line, maybe.
Did you hear it, Slim?
That's what
What?
everyday treasure
Get this
Everyday
in.
treasures said Cody need to get you in line.
said. Maddie said.
No.
Get the scent attached.
Well, so they said something. I don't. I took my medicine, yes, before we did the slide stream. So my
Her cognitive skills are lacking.
You two need to take a shower now.
Have y'all
What?
ever had anybody in your family that's had the stem cells?
stem cells.
Yeah, the
What?
thing out now that's called stem cells. If you got like a bad back or bad joints, or there's been people that's been paralyzed for years and had these stem cells.
I have all those problems.
I'd be in the hospital the whole time getting the
I
stem
think
cells
they're-
put in.
I don't know. I haven't
Mhm.
read up on them, but
Oh,
It'd
my
be
back's
nice
back
if
here.
they could come out with something
This
to
thing
help.
goes really
all that.
long, man.
Good Lord. His really would hurt.
I know Matt
Fatty.
Hughes.
Lord,
Matt Hughes, he got
What?
How long this thing is.
Don't stick it up in Batty's box because it's going to come back dirty.
that just didn't sound right.
We're Brett's, Patrick. If not, you come anyway and we'll walk around with walkers together.
I did something to my back and I can hardly walk right now. We'll be praying for you.
Yeah, I'm doing something. My left arm has hurt from my shoulder all the way to my fingers, and I can't even make a strong fist.
That's what mine's been doing.
Yeah, my
My
gout.
left arm.
My gout been flaring up from time to time.
You got to get on that allopurinol, man, and stay on it. because I wasn't. I was scared to take it because it's medicine can destroy your kidneys,
Hmm.
and so I just take it. Like when I get gout.
You know what? I my back area when I sneeze or cough, it hurts like a mud. Right now it's feeling better, but I do have a doctor appointment next month actually, so I'm gonna find out what the hell's going on because
Could be a beginning of a kidney stone.
I was gonna say if it's back there like that,
Yeah.
it could be kidney stones.
I hope not.
Definitely bad. I mean, that's the two worst things I ever had was a gout flare up and a kidney stone, and I don't know which one I'd rather have.
Mm.
And we took him to the hospital for his kidney stones, and they kept giving him Dilaudid.
No, they gave me morphine.
Well, they gave you some Dilaudid too.
But the kidney stone, don't you gotta pee that out?
Well, if you can pass it, you can. If not, they'll have to go up in there and explode it. They'll try to dissolve it. And if it don't
They'll try to
dissolve,
blast
then they'll try to blast it out.
Blast it.
Blast it out.
They put
Yeah,
him
What,
in
do you-
Dynamite,
what do you
yeah.
think? What, a dynamite?
It's kind of like a shock inside your.
it vibrates and blasts it apart.
What is it? Peachtree? I don't know what you call it, but they go in there and block it. Try to electrocute it and explode it.
But they kept giving Michael medicine after medicine, painkillers, because he was in so much pain.
She said that nurse told April said I gave him enough of morphine to put down 3 elephants. How's he still going to the bathroom?
Yeah, he said, I got to go to the bathroom. She goes, well, let me go get the wheelchair. He said, I got this. And he walked to the bathroom. She's like, how was he doing that?
And then I come back. She gave me a shot. And that a lot of that time I woke up and I was still fine. I didn't hurt no more.
I mean, I drink a lot of water, so I'm good with that.
I ever did about pass it after that. A lot of it relaxed me. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Let
remember
me see the picture. I'll show them.
I was leaving out in the emergency room, and my old boss man was coming in, and he was bent over like I was, and I was laughing at it because I still messed up on that lava. And I was laughing at him, said, "Oh, you got a kidney stone, man." I said, "Tell him to give you some Dilaudid to go away."
But hold on. I never had a kidney stone. Is that the puppy?
Oh, puppy.
That's Laney's dog.
That's a big dog, though.
Yeah, he is.
Mhm. It's 2 years old. She is.
Oh, wow. I mean, a kidney stone, isn't that supposed to hurt you all the time? Not while you're coughing or sneezing?
It'll hurt.
It
yeah, it'll hurt
depends.
your kidneys.
Yeah.
I felt
It depends too if it's lodged somewhere.
I felt my move from my kid. We was roofing my house, and I was carrying shingles up the roof to the top of the roof to help the roofers out. And I thought I might have hurt my back. And I bet you I took 5 showers, and it just got worse and worse. And then I could feel it moving. And you ever had
Mm-hmm.
that little thingleberry stick to your pants leg when you're walking in the woods? Looks like it's got a bunch of
Like a
spikes on
monkey
it.
ball. It's called monkey-
Dingleberries and monkey balls.
Oh, that's nasty. E.T.,
It
what
looks
I know what
like
you're
a
talking
little
about, though.
seed. But they say that's what it looks like, but it's in a rock form.
Yeah,
And it said it looks like a snake.
I saw mine. We caught mine in one of those little thingy majiggy bobbers.
Strainers.
Yeah, and it does. It looks like just like a little piece of rock that broke off of something.
They say it's one of the worst pains you can go through.
It is a very bad pain. I was like leaning over the back of our couch, screaming and crying.
Not
You know
what?
what?
I've never had none.
Vodka has a good point, but I don't know if that's the cause. I did have like a pinched nerve up here,
Mhm.
but
Kidney
that
stone.
wasn't from sneezing or anything. I don't know what it was, but it was hurt. It almost knocked me out. I fell to the bed. I would play with my wife, like trying to squeeze her with my head, and all of a sudden I got this pinched nerve. I fell out. I fell to the bed.
Did you notice how he said I was playing with my
I've
wife?
had the pinched nerves as
I
well.
was,
Too.
I was playing with my wife. I was, like
Look, he
trying to
didn't-
squeeze her face with my face. And then all
Oh
of a
my
sudden,
gosh.
all of a sudden, I got a pinched nerve right here, and I fell down. I was like, oh,
I have heard
He gave
people.
himself. He gave himself the Vulcan.
yeah.
I have heard people say that they think they might have a kidney stone. No, if you got a kidney stone, you will know it.
Yes, you will.
I
And
know.
it definitely is. It's like going into labor, but it's not like that bad. I mean,
See, I don't know what that feels like either.
it's
going
still
into
bad.
I mean, it only hurts when I sneeze or cough.
But that's something probably to do with your back.
Sneeze or cough.
Yeah, that
Sneeze
sounds like
or
a
cough.
muscle or something.
Kidney stone lodged in there, but usually you'll feel it. I mean, but
But Batty, this happens when you get to your age.
No, it does not.
And
Excuse
like
me.
your body starts
You're
doing
like
things you
way
never thought it
older
would
than I
do.
am.
I'm not older than you are.
Then why you got a dinosaur called Dino?
It's not a dinosaur, Batty. That's your eyesight. It's a chihuahua.
how you 54 battery? You might need to, have like a prostate exam too.
You might just have
Prostate.
the whole checkup.
I already had a prostate exam.
You had a colonoscopy?
Yeah, I did. I'm not afraid to say it. I did.
You're
Oh, good.
supposed to have one after you turn 45. What? Yes.
45,
That's
really? I thought it was 50.
Nothing.
I had
No, 45 you're supposed to.
Oh.
I ain't never had none of it.
a guy,
That's probably
that
what's
doctor
wrong.
said we need to check your prostate. So how you do that? And he put that rubber glove. I said, I'm a virgin down there.
I still gotta do it for him.
You
I
had
haven't
2
done that.
ET? Wow. Yeah, my next exam is what is it? I think 3 more years. Cause now they said it's every 5 years.
But you know they say that a man can get like a cheap pregnancy test. You can get them at like the Dollar Tree, and you
put it
pee
up.
on it, and if it comes up positive, then you need to go have your prostate checked.
Oh, I
What?
thought they're calling out.
Really?
Yeah, because
said
there's
that.
something your body's producing
A
when
chemical.
you have problems with your prostate that shows up as a positive pregnancy test.
Mm.
Hmm.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I never heard of that
He's
before.
gonna go buy.
All the men are going to be going and getting pregnancy tests.
No, we're gonna go over there, and the people say congratulations. I'm like,
Be like-
well, I'm not pregnant.
I took a test and it was positive. No, you don't want it to be positive.
Yeah.
Jesse's gonna start worrying. She sees a drawer full of pregnancy.
My cousin went to apply for this job, and they did a drug test. Told him he had to do a drug test. So he come home and told his wife, said, "I need you to pee in this cup for me." So he took pee to the doctor's office to pass the drug test, and the doctor said, "Well, I got some good news and some bad news." He said, "Well, what's the good news?" He said, "Well, the good news is you don't have no drugs in your system, but the bad news is you're pregnant."
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
lord.
Can you imagine if a man does get pregnant? Where is the baby gonna come out?
C-section.
Is
You
he gonna
get-
have to-
Leo.
I mean, I guess it's possible.
No, it's not possible for a man to get
It's not possible because you don't have a uterus.
Yeah,
what about
exactly.
what about people that's supposed to have the female and man?
Male
They
work.
only have the genitalia of a female and male. They don't have the actual
Reproductive system.
like ovaries and stuff.
Yeah, they don't have a uterus. They can't have a baby. That's like there was
They
a
just have a hoo-ha and a wanker.
there was a big controversy.
That sounds too country for me, Amy.
There was a big controversy the other day where it was these people that had sex changes. Women were changing to men, and men were changing to women. And this man that had changed to a woman said something about he has a menstrual cycle, and this man is there. He said, "No, you don't." And then he was saying that he was trying to get pregnant, and he's like, "You can't. You don't have a uterus." And she goes, well, I identify as that. He said, you might identify as King
Yeah.
Kong, but you're still not going to have a baby.
Yeah, because you don't have a ovaries and a uterus.
Right, because they can't do that anyway, right? Surgery, they cannot put a uterus in a
They
man's,
can't put a uterus back in. No,
No.
no.
That's why God
Like,
made
when you have a hysterectomy, you're done.
Yeah.
Right. Huh. Oh wow.
It's this world has gone.
I guess I was been watching too much House because I was watching surgery.
Oh,
All right. All right, I got a question then. How about those people that born, with both sex, right?
Uh-huh.
Do they have a uterus?
they have
That's what we were just
either
talking
No.
or.
Yeah, they can
No,
have
they
one or
don't.
the other, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to
They have, yeah, they're
So if
either
they-
fully male plus the other genitalia, or they're fully female with the other genitalia, but they don't have.
if they have a
Okay.
uterus and they're
They're
they
considered a female.
So either way they could identify. Let's say they don't have a uterus, but they have both sex, but then they identify themselves as women.
they still can't have a baby if they
Well,
don't have a uterus.
9
No,
times
I
out
know
of
that,
10, they have that fixed when they're babies.
Yeah.
So if they're born like that, most of the time that is taken care of when they're still newborn.
Mm.
All right. I mean, okay.
We
I don't
get
want to get it.
subject.
I don't want to
Yeah,
get
like
too
those
far into
operations
that.
nowadays with the cleft, when they had the kids with the cleft lip, they
Yeah.
take care of that surgery nowadays, and right when they're born, and you don't even tell if they
Yeah.
Yeah.
ever had it now.
I know the Robinson's daughter. She had to have multiple surgeries on hers, but hers was all the way up to her nose and inside her nose, so they had to do like nose reconstruction and
That was
Jace
Jace Robertson, Duck Commanders.
Hmm.
His daughter had a cleft lip.
But I was watching House, and the mom took the kidnap when she got the dad was
What
in
the-
the military or
What?
wasn't there, and she took
She's
it
going mining.
and wanted a boy, so she made her look like
Hey, Cody,
Hey, Cody.
hi.
Where's Cody?
He's on the other side. Amy went mining. She looked like she was a miner.
Scared she's gonna get
Is
struck
he
back
by
there,
moving or is the other vehicle moving?
the other big movie.
I thought he was leaving Amy.
He is.
You think she won't run and jump on the
She
tailgate
can't
or
run that
something?
fast.
Oh,
Her legs ain't
she's
two-
gonna whoop your
Her
tail.
legs ain't but 2 foot long.
Amy said she can't run, so
You better not leave my Twinkie. I don't think he can hear it because she's got the headphones.
No, I got the earphones.
Oh shit!
Told you Cody's gonna
Hi,
take her headphones.
Doolittle.
Hey, Cody, just drive away a little bit when she comes by.
Now he wants to keep his driving part or his riding partner, not his driving partner.
What's she doing though? Is she getting on that thing?
Yeah, she's opening the lids.
Yeah. So it stopped raining and thundering.
Yeah, the storm's ahead of us now, so we can go ahead and get loaded.
Cool.
Amy can reach the lids.
Well, yeah, she's got a little ladder deal or whatever to put her right on top of those. I mean,
Cody has to drive around for a 17-foot ladder so Amy can get around in the truck.
Shut up!
we're like a
Lock
19
the
foot.
door.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Y'all seen her trying to reach that daggum deal out of that daggum Amazon box. That was flipping hilarious. I was laughing so daggum hard I could not move.
You would not help her. That's just wrong.
I was going to. I had my hand on the door and everything, and I was just like, oh my, I couldn't help it.
Hey, that was free entertainment. You weren't gonna mess that up, was you?
She was taking my phone. She's up there sleeping, trying to get it moved back and stuff. Oh my lord, it was hilarious. Huh?
Oh, she's
I think
back.
your hair
She's
looks
back. Let's
nice.
all be quiet.
Amy, did you put the ladder back in the
She
truck?
can't hear you yet.
Here she is. Hang on. Huh?
Both of them said, huh?
Yeah.
I just have one question, Amy. Well, actually,
What?
two. All right. When you get out of that truck and you have to reach that 17-foot ladder, how do you get up there to it to get it out? And then when you put it back up, how do you get down?
I don't need a ladder. There's
That's
two
what I-
steps, and I can get on them perfectly fine.
Sure, you can.
Cody was talking junk about when you was trying to get your headphones. He said he had his hand on the door to come help you, but he said he was laughing so hard he couldn't.
Jenna wants to know what's the puppy's name.
So whoever had it before, named it Diane.
Diane.
So I don't know. Lainey doesn't really care for the name, but the dog is 2 years old. Look how that's washed out.
Slam.
The dog's 2 years old, so they really don't want to mess it up if it's. But they said they may just start calling it a nickname, and then if the dog comes whenever they call the nickname, then they'll just stick with that.
Hey, Amy.
What? Hello? Hello?
No, I got a question, Amy. Do you
Yeah.
guys load your own truck or you had somebody else load it?
They load it.
Oh, okay.
I'll show
also-
you.
She
And
ain't
also
got that
unload it?
shovel.
No, we don't have to unload it. They take the boxes off the trailer.
So you don't have to load and unload, okay?
The only thing we have to do is open and close the lids.
So, okay.
She got to
Oh,
wear
that's
her
cool.
hard hat.
hmm
She got an outfit too.
Yeah, she looked like a miner. One of those coal miners.
I don't dress out here, so whenever we go to the well, I have to get in the back of the sleeper because I can't be up here unless I'm dressed out, and I'm not dressing out just to ride up to the deal because we don't have to go to the doghouse with this one. They come and get our tickets, so I'm not dressing out for nothing.
So you had to wear some kind of uniform?
Yeah,
Really?
you have to wear fire retardant stuff that won't catch on fire. Jumpsuits.
And you want to see her in that thing, in the boots.
Yeah, it swallows me. Those things are meant for taller people.
Amy,
You should take a picture and send it to me.
I've
Big
seen a
boot
picture in the
lady.
group chat.
you don't like dressing out because you have to get the ladder out so you can get high enough to
No,
put the legs in them boots.
no.
2-foot legs. Listen at it.
She's only what, 2 feet tall?
I'm 5 foot,
Well, you're 9/10
1
of
3/4.
You're 9/10 of an inch.
What you talking about? I just showed you my picture how tall I really am.
We know we have pictures.
Mm-mm.
You guys don't have pictures of me because Amy don't
You'll
have
see
it.
some tomorrow.
Casey has to look down at you. What you talking
Mhm.
about?
What are you talking about? I had to look up at, I mean,
See, you had to look up.
I meant I have to look down at her.
You told on yourself.
No.
Uh-oh.
Jessica's taller than you too, ain't she?
No, I'm taller than her.
No, you ain't.
That's where we gotta go.
I'm the one that picks her up and put her to bed and tuck her in.
Just don't try to squeeze.
She told us she got tired of stumping her toe on your little staircase you got going up to the bed.
What? What staircase? We know Betty does ET.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
They still not answering?
Debbie said, you got yourself, Batty. Told her, I had to.
Hold on.
And then he realized what he said. He said,
Because you had me confused.
bull butter.
Look, man, I have to show you my picture again.
Oh my Lord. The worst Photoshop ever.
It's not Photoshop, it's real. Look at that. That's how tall I really am. You see, Rob, he's tall, but he's not that tall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could just lay my arms, on Sean and there's the fan, but it's not fair.
Yeah.
Mr. Nine.
Uh-huh. I don't guess they're gonna answer. Nobody wants to load.
You
Yeah.
better load.
I'm sure.
Go answer your phone, dude.
You might be asleep in there, Twin.
I think they're out there shoveling sand. They probably, because a lot of this is washed out right here. Mm-hmm. Better call him now while he's going in.
Sounds like there's a monster over there.
Huh?
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 Hmm?
My eyes twitching.
I mean, I joke with you about gliders. Hope you don't take it personal.
She took it
Oh,
personal. Don't worry
definitely
about
not.
it. She took it personal. Don't worry about it.
I was
No,
watching-
I definitely don't take none of it personal.
I
Of course
seen a
not.
video on Facebook the other day. It says people in the 40s don't understand. People over the 40s don't understand this pressure. And it showed this man standing on the tailgate trying to jump off of it, but he couldn't.
Oh my Lord. Here, I don't know if y'all will be able to see her or not, but I'll show you where we're going. Wait, is it? Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where they process the sand.
He's got to go underneath or something, don't he?
Yeah, we got to go under this thing right here.
Yeah,
You can see that little.
Batty wouldn't have to duck, would he?
No.
What you talking about? I have to duck even walking through the doorway.
And then I don't know if you can see that thing over there where the light is. That's what I have to climb on top of.
That's a squeeze going.
Open and close the lids.
I wonder how many people have hit the side of the wall that y'all just went through.
Squirrels like
Oh,
surprise.
you'd be
so-
surprised. Quite a few, actually. Because, well, this one's really like compact. There's some of them that are very narrow. Luckily, Cody's a good driver.
Better clean them windows.
This is two of them.
Every day say, better clean them windows.
Man, you have to clean these things every day.
Yeah, every day they gotta start cleaning everything every day.
That reason?
Jenny said, windows dirty, pass Cody the Windex.
I do that.
That comes from Cody's trying to leave Amy, and Amy's running beside the truck, slapping the window, trying to get in.
Batty was trying to get Cody to leave you.
How rude.
I'm going to tell on you, Batty. It's your birthday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here.
All I said is, and before she gets in the truck, just
See,
pull her head a little bit.
Yeah. He knows better. He's got to live with me on this truck.
All he have to do is open the door and push you out. Then he don't have to. While you're driving.
No.
That's what I do to Jesse.
You're so full of crap.
That's why he gets quiet when Jesse walks in the room.
Yeah.
What do you mean? She's right here right now. You better go to sleep and stay still. See?
in case he gets another pinched nerve.
Yeah. That was quick.
I had a bad pinched nerve. I don't know what it was. It was one of these. I got stuck for a little bit.
But he was trying to play with his life.
I like.
Could you see when it hurt? He probably just like stiffened up.
No, I went like this. That felt.
And Disney probably like, what the heck?
Yeah.
No,
Here.
she did get scared. She goes, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" I said, "I got a pinched nerve."
You should have started jumping up on down.
I should have, but it was hurting so bad I couldn't even do it. I wasn't even thinking right.
All the time. What you talking about? You're never thinking right.
Oh man.
All
Well,
right,
guys, I gotta let you guys go, man. It was fun.
I was getting ready to get off of here and
Yeah.
let everybody get them some sleep.
Yeah, I love you
Yeah, I'm
guys.
getting tired of
I'll see you
myself.
later.
Love you too. Happy early birthday.
Oh, don't forget, if you guys haven't yet, send your suggestion to my wife about the mystery bags.
Yeah, I was
She
going
already
to say.
got, she already got a few of them already, and
Can we send her some stuff to put in the mystery bag?
ask her. She probably would say yeah.
I don't know. We sent a card to him and it
He
didn't
come back.
Hey, you know what? I still haven't received it.
You should be. It'll be coming.
All right, but
Are you gonna come up on my live tonight? Tomorrow night?
tomorrow night, I hope I think I am. I'm just send the
All right, I'll send a link.
the link. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later. I love you guys.
Love you.
Sure, brother.
Happy birthday,
So
early
fake.
birthday.
So fake.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh my lord. He is a ham.
Well, I'm going to let everybody go. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. It's been a long time, and I have missed y'all. And hopefully we'll get to do this more often now. We'll get ready to get our studio back. So, good night, everybody. Peace, love, and hugs. I love
Good
y'all.
night. Love y'all. Love you.